What's up, everybody? Welcome back to BlacSheepBeauty TV. My name is Nicole. If you're new here, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Be down with the gang. Basically, I'm trying to get back on my late night schedule where we do a video between the times of 10 and 11 o'clock. We had a little technical difficulties, so yeah, that's why y'all just not getting it. I'm trying to pull y'all up in the chat. My upload schedule Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 6 p.m. So we got a few topics that we're going to talk about.
Get on this.
Tonight. Jay, I guess he's on his way. I'm trying to get in the chat, y'all.
Yeah, I'm logging. Well, not logging in, but pulling this up here.
Why do I not even see it? What's up, JT? Yeah, we got like topics that we're going through. We're gonna start here in a second. Yeah, my laptop got like, I don't know what it got on here.
What it is, good people? What's happening?
Yeah, we're trying to actually only be live for like an hour. I know I always say that and I always go over an hour.
But it's all good.
Found my notes on my phone, y'all.
That's what you've been trying to find?
Yeah. So, okay. Finally, now that I could get to the topics. So, the first topic that I got on here, like, it's kind of family related, but then again, it's not, but then again, it is. So, Jay, doesn't nobody ask you for your 2 cents? So my first topic was like the death penalty. What do you feel about the death penalty? And I don't, like that came like in Arkansas. I don't know if it's nationwide or where this even happened, but they're trying to give a lady the death penalty, and like I don't too much agree with it.
My thoughts on it is, you know.
Do you think it should be like case by case? Like, should it be for the people that's like, should it be dependent upon what you do, or do you think that everybody should be held the same thing?
I think that
because there's some sick people out here, and I get that.
I think they should take the title and change it. Don't call it the death penalty.
I mean, but that's what it is. When they give somebody, basically, see, you have 2 different things that you can get in jail if you commit a crime. They can sit here and, make them, say that you got life without the possibility of parole. That's pretty much still the death penalty. But no, you have the actual death penalty where they can legally inject you whenever they feel like that they want to sit here and go ahead and execute you, which will stop your oxygen, stop your blood, stop all that stuff. I feel like they shouldn't be able to do that. Like, who are you to play God? But then again, it is some sick people out here, so I don't. But normally the sick people that be out here, like, raping kids and eating people and serial murders, normally they don't even get the death penalty. Normally they are the ones that just get triple life without the possibility of parole or something.
Yeah, I mean, I think that should drop off the title. And just, I mean, if you go to jail at 16 and the judge hand you a flat 40, that's death. You know what I mean? So you could, I guess, take the harsh word death off of it, because either way it go, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, welcome to the live, Yolanda. I didn't see that she was in here. That's why I didn't say nothing.
Yeah, trying to keep up with the chats on my laptop this time. But that's my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, you still getting death. And with America being so sensitive, I mean, I'm surprised it's still even called the death penalty as is. You know what I mean? Because some people catch the death penalty, and serial killers still doing 40 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So who are you to give people the death penalty? Like, me, on the other hand, I don't care what you call it. I don't think that you have the right to sit here and play God and end somebody's life. Like, I know it's some sick people out here, but it's the sick people that, to me, need the death penalty. Like, it's no bringing them back from that. Like, they don't ever get the death penalty. Like I said, the people that's out here raping multiple little boys and stuff like that, even raping girls, whatever they doing, there's like, you can't come back from, like, you remember, like, when we be watching the news, and you remember that dude, I don't know if you remember, a stepdad that raped a 2-year-old little girl. Like, it ain't no coming back from that. Like, how do you even find a baby sexually attractive? Like, how?
That's special, man.
To even do that. Like, and then you have people out here eating people, kidnapping people, turning folks into slaves and stuff like that. Like, I just don't feel like people should, I don't feel like the system should be able to be like, oh, well, you know what? Your crime was so bad, we're just gonna execute you. You might sit down and do 20 years in jail, but after your 20 years, when we want to do another election or have a different president in here, we might just go ahead and kill you this 4 years, or you might live. It just depends on what type of message we want to make. Like,
yeah,
I don't get the point.
Nah, they just need to change it around. I mean, it's gonna be death. Death gonna be death is death. You feel what I'm saying? Whether they got just years on it or whether they got the word death attached to it. You know what I mean? So, you know, they, in my opinion, they should change it. They shouldn't change the penalties, though. You feel me? Just change the name. Still get the treatment, but call it something as to what it is. Because whether you let somebody rot or you inject them, they're gonna do their life down there.
I mean, when they say life without the possibility of parole, that's the same thing. But no, I feel like they should not be able to kill nobody. Like, who are you to play God? I still don't understand it. Like, what if people believe in God, but most of these presidents are supposed to believe in God? So who are you, the system, to play God?
I don't know, but you know, I look at it like this: like, every criminal is different. You got the ones that do the severely max of the max, and you got the ones that catch the little light charges. You know what I mean? But they both end up in the same place. Yeah. Okay, so Lil Polio, they got caught with 20 bricks. He doing life, but since he had a what do you call it, influence on the community on the bad side, he got the death penalty because he was charged for the overdoses of 5 other people who stayed in, you know what I mean? So
and I'd still be feeling like that'd be stupid. Like, and a lot of these drug crimes, like these dope, for one, who brought drugs over here, for one? Let's just think about that. Okay. If you don't know, you too young to be on this live. But you had a whole president bring it over here. So when it got into the hands and why was it the president that brought it over here charged with that stuff? And then no drug dealer made nobody sit here and take, here, give me your money, now you addicted. Like, so I don't know, now if you was doing that, then that's different. You know, you have people that get mad at folks and inject them with stuff and overdose them on purpose and stuff like that. You have had that happen, but most D-boys don't even get their hands dirty. They just get in the products and moving the products around.
Right. Yolanda says, my opinion about the death penalty is nobody has the right to judge over anybody's life. I understand you do the time, I guess, how you do the crime. And then she says, but my opinion, only God can judge you. That's the truth. You know what I mean? That's what you're saying.
I ain't saying let them skate free now, but I just feel like the system is just a thing that's not. It's not. It's easy to get in. It's hard to get out of.
I believe you on that. I agree, because you can get hit.
Yeah, you get held, killed, sliced up for organs. You never know. Oops, and then for real. But then when you see prisoners and like to me they treat prisoners bad. Like everybody that's in jail was not in jail or prison did not get the chance to have a fair trial.
Right.
Everybody cannot afford a $5,000-$10,000 attorney to prove that they're not guilty. We see so many times where somebody's serving time or overly put in jail for something that other people get a year for.
Yeah. It's just, to me, it's all twisted, you know what I mean? But the dude who got the bricks, who did whatever and get pinned with whatever in the community, he gonna go and actually see the death penalty. This dude over here who done killed 29 people, raped 13, is still on death row.
What's up, gamer girl?
But not actually even seeing the death penalty. But this dude already injected it in the ground.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So I think it needs to shift. If you're going, I'm against it, but if you're going to do it, start with the people who did stuff that shouldn't steal. You know, you get what I'm saying?
They be out here living good.
Like this dude, he ain't getting out to see the light of day, but this drug dealer, y'all injected him real quick in the chair.
Yeah.
But this dude's still in prison, killing people.
Yeah.
Why you ain't got rid of his ass?
And then what I also don't like too is some of the people that's on the death penalty. You know we have new technology nowadays, so I feel like some of that stuff, like last year, y'all, I was mad. Like I ain't even gonna stunt. Like I was mad because I seen 3 older men be executed. And why didn't y'all retry those evidence? People go to their deathbed saying that they didn't do that.
Yeah.
And then it be years later when that somebody do finally decide, okay, let's retest this stuff and to see if the evidence match. Because eyewitnesses always don't see what they think they saw.
Yeah.
They always don't see the right person. If you on the news and saying this person is a suspect in this and a suspect in that, and then the eyewitness, because back in the day they could do that.
Yeah, they could.
So the eyewitness already, they gonna think that that's that person because I've been seeing this person on TV. So, you know, yeah, it's them. Like I feel like just the eyewitness or a witness around, it's not enough to just take somebody's life, and it's not, to me, not enough to charge them. Because with stuff like that, especially with the death penalty, I feel like they need to be re-evaluated. Like you have to redo evidence, and then some of those cases they didn't take DNA for. So how can you? Well, this person said that she had a boyfriend and blah 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 this, and this person said this happened. Where's the DNA at?
Nowhere to be found.
They don't want to do a DNA test, but yet y'all can say he ain't killed this man.
It's crazy. Like the justice system, man, they will hide you and kill you all at the same time. Cause once they get you for whatever they want you for, you gotta fight on hand to see any type of daylight, even being innocent.
Hey, silly mama. Silly mommy. We just talking about just topics that had something to do with family and how it could affect the family and stuff like that. Later on, I get into the kids and stuff like that.
What we got?
You said what? What else we got?
Yeah, what else we got?
Well, since we on that topic, I'm gonna start with the other two, then I can get on to the kids stuff. So the next topic is, I don't know, y'all, we watch CNN, we watch the real news. We don't watch Fox, we don't watch Channel 7, we watch the real news that don't nobody pay attention to. When the real news is going down at the bottom of the screen that people don't be watching, like, we go to CNN and watch what's actually going on at the bottom of the screen that don't nobody watch. But it was a whole poll about, y'all know, November, the elections is coming in and stuff like that. And they start talking about the Orange Man, Mr. Twin Fingers himself. And of course it came up, how's his relationship with the black community or whatever. And he talked about some, you know, it's 6% black people that voted for him, and his relationship with us is supposed to be good. Then they turn around and say over 51% of all voters of all races feel as if Twitter Fingers is racist. So I don't know. What do you think about that? Because my whole thing, I'm not worried about whether he racist or not. I'm more so, cause my thing is with that, it's wrong to be racist towards somebody you don't like somebody because of the color of their skin. You feel like they beneath you because of the color of your skin, black, white, Mexican, Chinese, Asian, whatever. You just have a problem with them because of the color of their skin. You don't like them because they foreign, anything like that. When your wife is a whole foreigner, but anyway, I feel like that's messed up within itself. But it's so many people that everyone support that's racist, and you just never know it. He just don't care. But it's a lot of people that are racist that don't care that you know what I'm saying? So I don't see the point in it. But what I feel like is like, well, I guess I was gonna ask, what do you feel about it? Like, do you feel like he racist? Do you feel like people are just exaggerating? Do you agree with the 51% that feels as if he's racist, or do you think that it's just?
That's a question for the hot seat. Um, I think there is a abundance of racism involved, but at the very same time, I also feel that it's an abundance of arrogance and financial. I mean, dude been well off since forever ago.
Yeah.
And any president that we've ever had, nobody has ever been able to say or said, I don't need y'all tax money to go fly where I want to. Charge that. He was a business mogul before this presidency thing. So this is just probably another step in his notch in his belt.
You know really, what I mean? And like that's really what I feel like. I feel like he really don't even care about
nobody
of any color.
Period.
Like if people are dumb enough to like feel as if he's on a different shade tone side, which is his, versus or he don't care long as he get the bag. I feel like he don't see no color but the color green. He don't care about nobody.
That's it. And I mean, y'all, if y'all watching, of course there's more going on with the minorities because we kind of outpopulate everybody.
No, we're not even just we're not just like black minorities. Like I don't like how he sit here and treated those Mexicans that's coming over the border. Like you need not worry about that. You need to worry about why Korea is steady shooting rockets.
But people, the minority is gonna automatically be in the forefront of what he's doing because we outnumber together a lot of other people, right? Mm-hmm. But peep this, even when other races have issues that are the same skin tone, he don't always, he go to war with anybody.
See, I don't care what you say. Like, you ain't gonna tell him. This the first president that never had to give his tax money, like, show any of that. He have committed so much fraud, bro.
That dude don't give. He had that. Like I said, I gotta point out. You know, there is racism. I feel, my opinion, there is there, but at the same time, this mogul is doing his own thing with the country, and it don't matter what the hell we got going on.
Yeah, he don't care.
To answer the question on the short, sweet note, yeah, I feel like it's there, but I feel like dude don't really give a damn about nobody.
I mean, I feel like it's there too, and yeah, I agree with you that he don't care about nobody, but I feel like it's there because he has came up from money. So you just treat certain people a certain way and feel as if that's how you do it.
Yeah.
That's kind of like that's kind of like if, matter of fact, your mama and them are Baptist, my grandma and Jehovah's Witness, right? Mm-hmm. I feel like what my parents did was right, and you feel like what your parents did was right. You don't see no wrong in what your parents do, right? So if you start picking up habits and stuff like that, like not to make excuse for them, because you know I don't like them, but I just feel like some older white people, yeah. And then when you got money and when you get, ain't nobody gonna check you on how you treat people. Like you see how they treat us when we have money. It's like, oh my God, well they dang near bow down. So when he had money, I never end the supply of money. His dad has money. You can treat folks however you want to treat them, and that's how he doing with the presidency. He just bullying folks. Like,
oh yeah, but That's why I say.
And he do it because he can.
Yeah, and the chat agrees. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was gonna get to it. I just had to say that part before I forgot.
By the way, as I'm answering these questions, so I can keep engaging with y'all, y'all see me over here in the chat. You know what I mean? Responding to y'all over here, and you know, every now and then coming off of my sentences and addressing y'all actually online. But as y'all see me typing,
everybody like
I'm talking back to y'all.
Silly Mama was like, they put him in office because he don't care about nobody.
Yeah.
I think they put him in office because of his business moves. They what a lot of people thought.
Well, we was gonna get out that debt.
Nah. What a lot of people thought I think was it was time for a change. Obama got us in this, blah 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 this, blah 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 that, and a lot of other skin tone thought that he was gonna ride and root for them and do whatever that he told them that they told him to do, and he's not. Cause he like Twitter fingers like, bro, I got my own money. Like, I don't need this.
Oh yeah, I can't. Hold up, I can't. Don't tweet about that.
Yeah.
What? This is my account.
And they don't like that. They don't like the fact that they can't control him.
Yeah.
So now you have so many people that, you know what, yeah, he's racist and blah, blah, blah. Like, nah, y'all knew that y'all didn't care.
Yeah, but...
Y'all thought he was going to do puppet Muppet stuff.
Everybody was chasing the bag, even the people that voted it in.
Yeah.
Because everybody felt like, you know, there was financial freedom on the way. And the first thing that went on had nothing to do with financial freedom.
Yep.
And then there was controversy. See, when he struck the nerve of the Americans messing with other people and children and all of that, now everybody's kind of looking like, hold on, bro. But it took that. When it was affecting everybody else's front door, it was just, well, you know, hooray him. And like I said, you know, it's people that still support it for whatever reason. It's not my opinion. Hey, y'all do y'all thing. But more of America shifted when those children got involved and those Mexicans, and then it was just so much stuff.
Hell no. Somebody said that he out for himself. I don't know if anybody else remember this, but I remember when the government was shut down and then nobody had jobs. There wasn't nobody getting paid, but guess who still had money? I don't know. Food stamps wasn't going on. Housing wasn't going on.
Nobody.
The government people. How many people was out of jobs? 200,000 or something like that?
I thought it was 800,000.
Almost 1 million people was out of jobs. That's when, oh my God, let's see what he's doing with his tax money. He's having tax fraud. You know what? It wasn't about the Mexican kids over here in dog huts and dog cages. Nah.
And foil paper.
Yeah, dude.
Bro, he treat people worse than how I treated a dog that I never had.
Hey, you know what? Dude, a savage. Dude, a savage, y'all. Like, you know what? Hey, I know it's Christmas time and Timmy want that tricycle. But until I get my way, shut the shit down.
And I don't care.
Now. We will remain shut down until... And these people looking like, hold up. The mortgage. They told our car the other day. Gas prices going up and down and sideways and circles. Then everybody in America was like, oh, this bitch really don't give a damn. Like you said. But then shortly after that came the wall and all of that. You know, all of that shit started firing up again. That's why the damn government was shut down, with the wall. So then when the people came across, hey, you know what? We're gonna treat them like the smallest of the small. Then it was a
and I still feel like that's messed up because if somebody because I don't know if y'all know this, but we can go to a different country and see refugees. I can't pronounce that word. But we can go over there and seek that if we feel
refuge.
Yeah.
There you go.
So why can't they come over here for the same thing? Like let's not get it twisted. Mexicans are the ones that come over here, work 3 jobs, help their own family up, work harder than any American over here. They building stuff. What do we see on the side of the road? Mexicans building the streets. We see paving the roads. We see Mexican builders. When a building come up like this, who did that? Mexicans. So what do you mean? He probably built a couple of these Trump towers. What are you talking about?
Bro, y'all watching live right now in the house built by a Mexican. American tough. I'm trying to tell you. That's fam. Cause without them, listen, it's been jobs I know good and hell well I wasn't finna do. And I was fully body capable. and I got a different position. They still hired me because I needed help that bad. But when I blinked and came back to work the next morning, it wasn't nothing but me and like 16 Mexicans. And they was, hey buddy, how you doing it? And they zoom on the forklift. I'm like, dude, how y'all get everybody in here? He was like, man, they came as a family for $9 an hour. I said, it was then I realized that I've been hustling wrong. Because I tried to get a job, get another motherfucker job, tell them what I'm making. Hey, SA came in like, I do application.
For everybody.
And everybody showed up at work at 7:55, 5 minutes early in the car.
Hitting switches in the lot. Shit.
Waiting on the clock. And here I am. Man, fuck that job. I showed up at 8:10 all week. They had already did half the warehouse and loaded half the trucks when I got my ass to work. I said, see, I ain't gonna have this job long.
But and then that's another thing they talk us on. They taking jobs from Americans. They taking the jobs that we don't want. Like
not even that. They come in. They not taking no job. You see, y'all got it backwards. They bringing their family to work.
Yeah.
We are going to work for ourselves and won't tell nobody when somebody hiring. They're not taking jobs from us. They are smartly moving everybody in just like they do their houses. And move just everybody like out. And now they own half of your city block. My mama and them neighborhood now is full of cool ass.
I told her to say like, let me not say Mexicans, but we was talking about Mexico. But like they be the coolest. They, hey, how you doing? They the ones that say here. When I was coming up when I say I was like around 10 when Mexicans just started coming that could not really speak English, tough into Arkansas hard. And stuff like that. But they are the ones that are sitting here can't speak a lick of fucking English, but you welcome to come eat dinner. You welcome to come do this. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They gonna teach you Spanish, motherfucker. We gonna teach you English. We all gonna teach each other, motherfucker.
Yeah. No bullshit. Y'all might have a bad apple somewhere in the batch. Everybody, every race do. Don't feel bad about it. They don't change my opinion of y'all because listen, Hispanic neighbors next to my mom, I have had more Hispanic food from them than I have anywhere. I've been stuck under a car. I got a homeboy that work on cars when he wants to. And these Hispanic cats came over here and helped me do what I was doing in my mama's driveway because I couldn't get home.
Yep.
Hey, no charge. No charge your family. What?
Yeah.
We cooking dinner. They done brought a table outside. They done brought chairs outside. We all sitting down like we had a family reunion in the front yard. Ain't nobody blinked the eye as to who brought what to the table.
Yeah.
Man, y'all, listen. If y'all ain't got no Hispanic friends, the real ones, the genuine ones, you better get you something.
Yeah, like my thing too with that is like pay attention to what they're doing. Like, I don't know why I was gonna call them Mexicans. Spanish people. Well, no, I'm gonna still say Mexicans.
You gotta say Mexicans.
Nah, and I'm only gonna say Mexicans not because like people feel like it's different types of Spanish people. All of them are not from Mexico, so some people do get offended. The ones I know was from Mexico though, so I'm gonna still say Mexicans.
The people we talking about are real live Mexicans.
Like
they not
for
from
real.
nowhere else.
For real.
So don't be offended. We're not trying to get into that side of it, but from who we know. But
what I was gonna say is, black people have it bad. When your kid turn 18, you put them out. Mexicans and not even just Mexicans. I think Indian, Chinese, all of them. You're not leaving until you're stable. Like you're gonna stay. Like people that teach English in Korea and places like that. They kids, sons stay with them till they 21, 22, until you're financially stable and able to take care of yourself. You're gonna sit your ass in this motherfucking house. We're gonna figure out how to sit here. Mexicans, what they do is they take 5 families, me, Jay, our kids, Jay's sister, her kids, Jay cousin, her kids, my cousin, her kids, 1 3-bedroom house, and they 1 car, motherfucker, and they get back and forth to work. They save up money, they find another house. Family go to that house. Still, you got 3 more families in here. back and forth, saving money. They all put the money together to get everybody where they need to go, and then they just blossom from there. We too busy. Now you 18, you grown now. You need to get up in my house. Like, nah, bro. They really don't. And then when you sit here and see your child on the news messed up because you don't shelter them, then you just push them to the wolves. You ain't taught them no type of credit. You ain't taught them how to build that credit. College is not the only thing that you can do with your life. Entrepreneurship is not the only thing you can do with your life.
Don't know how to change the tire from what I see.
Don't know how to change the tire. Don't know how to pump gas.
Yeah.
Don't know how to do none of that. Don't know how to cook noodles. Like, you gotta teach your kids how to actually be adults. Like, you don't want your kid to depend on you. And then you wanna help your kid so that your kid won't be out here all fucked up.
Yeah. I mean, y'all, like, and that's what I'm just speaking, and we just speaking from the community where my mom and them stay, where I grew up at. I watched that little neighborhood change, and y'all, we have only had, I say we because, you know, I stayed there for a long time.
Silly mama said he did learn it from his father. His father was a very rich and smart man. He was like, yeah, money is power. People do bow down to that.
Real talk. Like, yeah, we only had one family when I grew up in that neighborhood that came in and played loud Hispanic music. But when we go outside, we're like, hey man, we out mind turning that down. Oh, no problem. My bad. You know, and they go turn it down. There's been some times where they didn't want to, but they was full of that oil. They was partying. And back then, we didn't understand how people feel good every day. If you see a mad Mexican, something is going wrong in their family.
Yeah.
They happy all the time. And we couldn't understand it, so we thought it was a nuisance, but they was partying all week.
Melody said, I tell people all the time that you raising, a lot of people still was talking about Twitter fingers. But like somebody said, I tell people all the time that you're raising your kids to be adults and not kids. Exactly.
Real
like
talk.
Facts.
Real talk, because I'm telling you, I was sheltered. 18 hit me, I had to go see what I was sheltered from.
And that's
it was on.
And that's another thing that, like, I know with somebody being your child, you want to protect them as much as possible. But you gotta sometimes let your kids have fun, because if you shelter them too much when they go out, they get buck wild. Yeah. That's what happened to my mom. Like, my mom and my uncle, my grandma sheltered them so much that they were buck wild. Me, I wasn't sheltered like that. So everything that I seen that I thought I wanted to see, I seen. Anything that I thought I wanted to do, I ain't gonna say I did, because I ain't never do X and no stuff like that. But because ecstasy was one of those big things when I was coming up. But you had people that I drunk alcohol, I smoked weed. I did a lot of stuff in like my teen years. So now it's like, for what?
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it.
And I was just the opposite.
It ain't even all that.
And I was just the opposite. I was sheltered. 18 hit me. I hit the streets. 19, 20,
I was learning the hard way. And then at that point in time, all I knew was the streets. Because when I got out there, I had to teach myself how to survive out there.
Yeah.
So everything mom and daddy taught me, that was the foundation of what I built on. But I built on street knowledge quick. Because I was like, dude, my partner got killed the other day. What made him get killed? He wore the wrong color shirt in the wrong neighborhood. So
that still was going on when I was coming up.
But then I had to start learning the neighborhoods, because I ain't rocking nothing I don't want to rock. Yeah. So now I know the hoods. I know where to stay away from, where to breeze through, and on certain days I can go through the whole hood, right?
And see, Bay, like Red, me, I grew up on the north side, which is nothing but folks. But y'all know folks and Crip are like family. So I wore blue. Like, blue was my favorite color as a child. I still never had no problems because it was blue. Because, like I said, folks and Crips are like family in the gang.
I didn't think they got along.
Yeah, folks and
they broke up though.
I don't know about now. Well, hell, now anybody could be in the gangs. Anybody could be like their blood now. That's everybody blood all of a sudden. Like, but folks and Crip, from my understanding, they history, they are like one and the same. So I never got fucked with that.
Yeah.
It was always the Bloods, or the Bloods and Crips beef, and it never was like the folks and the Crips.
Yeah. Yolanda gotta get out of here. Hey, Yolanda, you have a good night. Appreciate you for sliding through.
Appreciate you for stopping by. Have a like he said, have a good night.
Yeah, that street knowledge, young, that'll take you fast, and then you spend your life, them younger years, doing that.
Yeah.
Like I ain't never banged or nothing like that, but I was around people that was, you know what I mean, from all sides, and so I saw a whole lot, and I saw a whole lot of close people to me because I was cool with a lot of people in different sets. I seen a lot of people die, and I was like, oh shit, what is this? And then at the age of 23, you know what I mean, at the age of 23, I started trying to, you know, be a man again after running the streets, and it was not the same. I was a man in the streets, but I wasn't a man in a man's position in real life. I was a man outside the house. I didn't know nothing about being a man inside the house. You feel what I'm saying? So then you set your kid or your young men up.
Yeah.
To go run the streets, learn the streets. They know more about the streets than anything because everything is sneaky. When they were sheltered, they was doing sneaky shit because you were sheltering them. So now it ain't about the money all the time. It's how sneaky can I get? I know a D-boy right now, he probably got more work in America, but he broke as hell.
Yep.
He only got the shit because he liked being sneaky. I ain't got caught, he got caught. That's what he was doing at home with his parents. He wasn't getting caught. So now that he doing it in the streets, it's a whole different side, right? So you take somebody like that, and then when he do meet a chick and want to settle down, he gonna be, that girl gonna go through hell because he don't know nothing about that life. You feel what I'm saying? So we already damned from the door if we sheltered at 18, especially men, black men, and white men. Well, not white men. Some of them take a different ride, but I've been on the street with some white men too. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's for all people that end up in the street. I'll put it like that. Not even a race, just everybody who end up in the street after being sheltered. They fucked up. And they gonna be about 30 when they try to get it all back together.
Yeah.
Like, dude, this, if I had a choice, I would keep my oldest at the house until he like, Dad, I think I'm ready. And I probably kind of would be a little tight on him and be like, what you mean ready? So what you doing when you leave? How much money you got put up? Because I left the house with $3. No, I left the house with $7.
He will even do that different from me because I'm not finna ask you how much money you put up. Nigga, I'm gonna know how much money you gonna put up because you're gonna put it up every time you get paid.
Yeah, see, like I said, we different, but we the same.
We different because, I mean, that's how it makes sense. Like, you first gotta teach your child how to get credit. Matter of fact, most adults sit here and put their kids on credit cards for them, like a gas card, anything, so that you can build your child credit up.
Right.
But not only that, like, your kid have to have some type of plan of what they want to do. Do you want to go to, like, don't get me wrong, no 18-year-old really just know what they want to do. Because when I was 18, what was I even in school for? I think I had wanted to be...
Phlebotomy.
Nah, I got the certificate. That's just a certificate. I wanted to be a nurse. And I wanted to be a nurse because my mom wanted to be a nurse. I don't want to be no damn nurse. That shit is nasty as hell. Like, nah. Like, no offense to any nurses, I commend y'all because some of that stuff, like some nurses, you know, they chart papers and stuff like that, but some nurses and doctors do some real nasty stuff, and it's just too easy to lose my license and all this schooling that I did if I make a mistake, if I don't chart something the right way. And then you have rude folks, and then you might be doing something nasty.
True.
Depending on what you work or where you work. But also, like, when I was coming up, like, my mom made sure that half of my check went into a savings account and the other half is what I could use to play with. So when I do turn 18, I had some money. That's the same thing that my grandma did to my uncle. Like, half of the check went into a savings account and the other half I could actually keep.
Yeah.
And we went down there together because, you know, I was working since I was 16. So we went down there together, and that's how it went. You get deposited into the account, half of it went into the savings, the other half of it I could actually play with. But when you have money or saving up for something, you don't even spend the money that you play with unless you have to. What I did.
No. What is one? That's our take on that.
So I already know what my other portion was gonna be. The Rockets. What do you think about that? Because you was telling me about this. Like, yeah, this J topic with the Rockets, because I didn't know nothing about it.
Yeah.
See, I always pisses somebody else, so it just doesn't surprise me. If we wake up dead one day, I don't know why.
I don't know what the hell is really going on with Korea, but when I looked at the news this morning, I caught the fact that they have shot 2 missiles within a week Now that was short range, you know, but at one point in time, we was like, y'all better not shoot up another damn thing. We landed planes around their ass and everything over there in Korea.
Yeah.
And then I shot 2 within a week. I might not have been watching TV, but somebody tell me when the first one went off.
Right.
Why the hell? If I'm wrong, my kids been watching Fire Stick stuff, so I might have missed the first one. But why tell us about the second one? I'm trying to know the third time is a charm.
Yep.
I want to know when they shoot the first one, because we told them not to.
But that's just like with that whole when they start going to the moon and not telling us about stuff.
And I don't see this different.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, they sneaky like that. The government is sneaky like that.
Yeah, like, don't tell me when the second one went off within a week, because next week we're going to start beefing about that again. You feel what I'm saying? Because there's going to be, I told y'all not to. All of that shit is coming. You feel what I'm saying? So, you're right. It is a lot we'll never know. But I don't necessarily feel like we should wake up and be advised that, you know, these people are at it again, because everybody was on high alert when they was waiting on them to shoot one more rocket right before everything went peaceful, so to say, again. Now y'all done shot 2. Some things America should block from us on the news, and some things America should tell us. They blocking the wrong shit off of the news.
Yeah.
Like, tell us all of that type of stuff. I don't necessarily give a damn about certain shit to be on the news, because it'd be like, why is this even on the news?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the stuff that could cause, you know, danger to human life, I want to know about that. I don't want to know about a hurricane, but when it become a hurricane. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want to know a tornado is outside my door when it's spinning down the street. That shit ain't gonna save me.
Yeah.
You know, we all got families, we all got friends. Like, if we need to nut up and get together one last time, we want to know that shit.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? I feel like his tweet make the news. This rocket did.
Yep.
His tweet make the news again tomorrow. And then tomorrow's tweet is about the rocket from yesterday.
Or Kim Kardashian talks to these people and she called Trump. He got him out of what?
I mean,
that's what make the news.
We blinded by stuff that affects our health. I ain't talking about, you know, the green and the ozone. I ain't talking about that shit.
Yeah.
That shit we probably can't put a fix on. No, if it's fucking up and if the world is fucking up, it's falling apart. It's just gonna fall apart when it's ready. Ain't shit we can do about it. But you can't outrun a rocket. But if I had one day to do what I needed to do, you don't know who I might need to see before I get out of here. You know what I mean? Advise us so we can try to tighten up around here, but that'll bring too much togetherness to America. Too much togetherness is never a good thing for the government, because then we all riding for one cause. They ain't gonna let that happen like that. So you gonna find it on the TV after the fact. That's just how it works. But, you know.
This person did not say Twitter fingers gonna come up with a master plan or win the white folks all over again a day before it becomes election day. Like, that sounds like something Twitter fingers will do. And then somebody said, yeah, the news definitely does that. That's basically what we were saying. Like, that's what I was saying for us when I said something about Kim K. Like, they always throw something in there to distract most Americans from what's really going on. Most Americans worry about Kim K versus CNN. Like, what's really, really going on in your community.
It's just crazy. I'm responding to y'all stuff. I don't, you know,
I'm like the person.
It's a lot, you know what I mean, that goes on. it's a lot, a whole lot that goes on that we don't know. I ain't gonna be able to do nothing from here. It's a whole lot going on that we don't know. So, you know, I don't know. Like I say, man, there's levels to that office. A whole lot of levels to it. And, you know, it's, I don't know. Yeah. Who is that? Loving. I don't even wanna butcher your last name, but you're right.
Julian, what's up? Welcome to the live. Appreciate you for stopping by. I gotta
Already.
show that. I was trying to block little dumbass.
Yeah, I know. Trying to get this out the way now. I can't see. Why I can't see? That's what I'm saying, man. Everybody, it's a lot going on. It's a whole lot going on. And, you know, Russia.
Who said? You seen that?
Yeah, like, ain't nobody talking about nothing that's really. I mean, I ain't gonna say everything not important,
But 98% of what's on the internet is not important to what's really going on.
It's tragic.
But I'm gonna switch the topic because this video will turn into a whole rant about Twitter fingers.
What we got next? Cause we said an hour, so we got about 10 minutes.
Dang, we spent that much time on it.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's 11:54 now.
Dang.
Time be flying when you kicking it with your people.
When you actually, my next topic, well, I didn't think this was gonna be my only topic. I didn't think that we was only gonna cover like 2-3 topics before our time ran out. But my next topic was gonna be about that man that left his kids in a car. Like, Bay was telling me about it. Somebody else was talking about it in their stream. Like, I don't know if he really forgot the twins in the car at all. I don't know how you didn't take a lunch break. I don't know how you didn't call to check on your kids. I don't know how you didn't do none of that. But you was this big loving parent and this, that, and the third. But I can see how, like, people are like, how could you drive from your house way to work and not know your kids are back there? I have a 1-year-old and a 2-year-old. Kids sometimes at one will go to sleep in the car. Like, the car start moving, they'll go to sleep.
Yeah.
So that could be why they didn't hear him. And maybe the kids don't snore. I don't know.
I don't know either. But listen, it ain't a human being breathing that will get out of a car in a parking lot right now without grabbing a cell phone.
Yeah.
My example gonna be 2 seconds long. If you're gonna grab your goddamn cell phone and make sure you got your cell phone, you should be able to make sure you got your damn kids. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say, because there is no, I mean.
Like, but y'all, a lot of the story I don't even get, because I don't know all the details. Bay told me something about it, but I think that he's supposed to have been dropping the kids off at somebody's house and forgot to drop them off. That's the part where I'd be like, allegedly.
Yeah, but
now, the kids were just put in the car and you rushing and you forgot. 8 hours, you don't. Well, then he did supposed to work at the VA with a whole bunch of, I don't know.
Okay, listen, y'all. 8 hours is a damn long time on a work shift.
Yep, not to check on your kids.
In 8 hours, nobody over the age of 18 asked about their damn kids.
Yeah, that's what I don't know.
8 hours of missing kids when you know this dude is at work.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I've had a job where everybody had to be inside the warehouse at 6 and then you could spiral out and take your little lunch breaks, but everybody left at the same time.
So nobody heard these kids working at the VA hospital.
Now, I go to the VA hospital.
Yep.
People pass
I
by
was
that
too.
car
Yep.
at some point in time within them 8 hours.
Not to take the blame off the dad now.
I'm not at all. But
Yeah.
people pass by that car, and I know somebody seen them kids or heard them kids. Cause
Yeah.
a baby not sleeping 8 hours straight.
Not
Yeah.
in heat and not crying.
Yeah, I ain't no damn investigator, but I want y'all to get a look. Let me get a look close. Unless them damn kids was dead when that nigga went to work,
Exactly.
and he just went to work to
Exactly.
protect the fact that them kids was no longer living,
Exactly.
that's the only way this story would fan out in my mind to be sounding like it's some kind of realistic. I am thinking outside the box. Those kids were dead before he went to work. And he went to work to try to clear his mind from whatever happened to them kids. That's how he was able to work 8 hours and not think about them.
Yeah.
That's just me. I might be wrong, but as the story progresses, if my opinion is right, I want somebody to come back to this live and share it 1,000 times so people can see that I solved the crime and I ain't even got a badge.
Silly Mommy said that it's a commercial now in Texas on TV that tell people to leave your purse in a car, so you basically will check the back seat.
Wow.
Like, yeah, and a matter of fact, while we on the topic of leaving kids in cars and stuff like that, it was a big thing going on a couple of years ago where daycares was, well, I can't say a couple of years ago. It's a big thing that daycares are forgetting kids in vans on their way to school, and the kids getting too hot and dying in the van. And like, you can't bring them kids back from that.
Yeah.
So you have that, and we was gonna put Julian in daycare, and I just, for whatever reason, something told me, I don't know if it was an angel, if it was the intuition or what, to just Google the daycare. And this daycare, that haven't happened just in North Little Rock, Arkansas daycare. It happened in Tennessee, one of their locations, and it happened in Texas in one of their locations. How the fuck are y'all even still in business? Like, what?
Yeah. But I'm telling y'all, man, like,
Yo, you had one job, and that was to take a kid out the van and take him to class. How do y'all forget that?
I don't know how y'all forgot it.
And now vans, because that was a big thing back in the early 2000s, or mid 2000s, but it's a thing in a van that you, it used to be a button in the back of the vans that you had to press so the person can have to go back there and check all them seats. What happened to that? Why in 2017 are we still having kids found dead in daycare vans? Why?
Because everybody now is more concerned with that regular ass phone. And they getting out the car, talking to folks, tweeting, texting folks, watching something on their damn phone, and that kid back there. So all you did was close the door. You got your stuff, close the door. If you even got anything. You close the door, you still laughing and giggling and caking, and you hit your alarm button as you walking out. You make sure it's locked. You don't make sure it's clear, but you make sure it's locked. And then you take your ass where you going.
Silly mom, I don't know how your purse more important than your kids. I guess because you can't spend no money. I don't understand how you need a reminder to check and see how your what?
Y'all know what they need to do? Since they got these damn kids walking around here on leashes and shit, what they need to do is on the car seat, they need to come up with something that as long as that car seat is buckled, it's like, you know how you
have a beep or something
you know how
when
the
you stop the car.
treadmills, when you fall off the damn treadmill, the little red cord, when you hit your seatbelt, if that cord is still attached to your seatbelt and won't let your ass out the car, you got to turn around.
Yeah.
You got to look. You feel what I'm saying? If your child car seat is clipped, your seat ought to be clipped. And it might be corded, but it need to be clipped to the point where when you go to push it, it'll come up out the latch, but it won't let you out the car. Because this seat back here is still latched. You feel what I'm saying? Somebody need to invent that. See, I might have to patent that shit. That's some hard shit. It might save some kids' lives. It will. But if they come out with something like that to where you can't exit the vehicle unless that seat is clear, that would help a lot of people.
Well,
It shouldn't.
Wait, how is that gonna help? Because if you can't exit the vehicle, you can't get the kids out the seat.
No. You can't get out like this, like all the way out.
Yeah.
But that's making you turn around, because once you turn around, you can uncord it. But
Yeah.
you're going to have to do the physical action of saying, oh, baby, to get your ass out
I
your
knew
car.
what you're saying. Because I was going to say, babe, that's still not going to work because if they in the car, that just means everybody's stuck in the car together.
Nah.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, like real shit. Like,
it got to be something to make you turn around and look in your
and
back
it got
seat.
to be something simple because if you're already leaving kids in a damn car.
We don't need to be nothing too complicated.
Hell no. Because both of y'all going to die of heat stroke. You ain't going to get your grown ass out. I can't take it. I can't get out the car. It's hot. These kids up. Everybody gonna be dead. So yeah, it need to be something that makes you go, doo. Or somebody put a fucking program in these high-tech ass radios with backup cameras. And when the car cut off and the key come out, say, check for your children. Talk to these hoes. They killing people. They driving around in $100,000 cars with $1 million kids and leaving their $1 million ass in this hot ass BMW and Benz and shit.
Yep.
Ain't nobody in no motherfucking Chevy leaving kids in a Chevy. You know why? Because you got to let the fucking windows up. The air don't work. It's hot. It's compact. I was kicking my seat. But them cars, them space ass, luxury ass, quiet ass cars that rock you and your kids to sleep, motherfuckers dying in them.
That rock you and your kids.
Hell yeah. Have y'all ever tried to put a BMW big face radio in a motherfucking car? I guarantee you when you go to Best Buy, they're going to charge you $500 for that radio. That radio need to come equipped with Siri. Kids Siri. Ding dong. Check for me. I mean, I might die of a heat stroke. That's what I need to tell you.
Stupid.
For real.
Silly Mommy said a lot of these people don't, basically, they have mental problems. They don't want their kids. What I will say, I ain't saying that you're wrong with them, but what I will say is, me and my other kid's dad had went and took pictures together.
Mm-hmm.
He went and got the car. He went outside to go get the car, and Carter was with me, so I thought he had took Crystal because she was some thing. Because I remember being like, "You gonna take Crystal or you gonna take Carter?" And I thought he took both of them. So I walked off from the counter. But how do you get in the car? Because Crystal was still in the carrier. Like she was like, "No." How do you get in the car? And I'll be like. Because when I made it to him, I was like, what the fuck? The kid said, where's Crystal? And he was like, you left. And then the lady from the photo was bringing her to me like, hey, she's so quiet, she's sleeping. I guess you forgot. Like, I have did it too a couple of times. But that's not, I don't see how you leave your whole kid in a car.
You did it because you saw no Crystal and was like, what the fuck? Okay, these people are clocking in. What's up with money? What you do last night?
Yeah.
These niggas is chilling. Don't nobody go to work, clock in and go to work. These niggas kicking it.
Yeah.
And you on lunch. FaceTime and talking shit. Facebook Live and your child dying in the car. And then...
Oh, like you said, then when you got there.
You ain't had no thoughts of this motherfucker all day. You don't need kids.
Yep.
You don't need kids. Even when I was on the road and on the phone with her, I would say, babe, what is the boys doing? They quiet as hell.
Yep.
That's because I don't hear mine. And I need to know what they doing. Not saying she ain't doing a good job, but it's just me being a parent. Because what if she did blink for a second and Jaxon upside down in the dishwasher? She gonna see it.
Yep. And
I don't understand that shit. I got kids that I don't see every day that I think about. Like, damn, I ain't talked to this motherfucker. Like, throughout the day, I might not be able to reach out to them. But throughout the day, within an hour, I have thought about my children. Why are y'all at work where you don't want to be in the first place? And not thinking about your kids.
Exactly. Like you said,
That's
well, you
real
don't want to be in the
facts.
first place. You know, and with that, would you not want to be at work? That should make you think about your kids. Because more than likely, you at work because you got to buy some diapers, some polos. You got to buy school clothes. You got to do something.
And if you don't, every parent has said, damn, when I get off, I hope them kids sleep. Hey, you got twins.
Yeah.
You ain't slept since last week, nigga. You should have been at work like, man, I wonder what's next. These two little niggas. Bro, I'd have walked across the conveyor belt with Jesus on the other end to get to the car to see if my kids was actually... It don't matter if they not in it. I know little Timmy better not have his ass in the trunk, ass nigga. You should have went outside. You should have clocked. Don't fuck the clock. Walk out. Tell security to come with you if they got to hold you up. You shouldn't have spent 2 seconds after you thought about your kid. You should have ran through one of them brick walls. Pick one, nigga. Go. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Ain't nobody gonna make me believe.
Do you think that he should get jail time? You think he should get the death penalty? Like, what do you think with that?
This should be the first example of piss poor parenting that America makes.
Do you think that should make him get a vasectomy? Like, what do you think?
They should put that nigga in the same parking lot, in the same parking spot, and close the doors on his ass in the summertime.
For 8 hours.
And right before he goes, it's so hot you can't breathe, and you see your kids sit in the front seat looking back like, that's what happened to us, daddy. Right when you hallucinate and you see that shit, somebody ought to cut the fucking car on, turn the air on, and make you do it again. Every month, once a month, bitch, you go back to the scene of the crime. For real. Because you're going to be a father to these spirits. Because every time you're on your last breath, they're going to say, daddy, daddy, motherfucker.
A father to the spirits, Judge.
Shit. Damn kids gone and your punk ass quit the same day at work. Who gonna hire you, nigga? You a murderer. You killed your own kids at a job. Ain't no who ever gonna employ you. You might kill some employees, bitch. No more job for you. None. They got one for you though. With them shiny ass bracelets. You need to get all of that. And them boys down there that had kids, that been in jail for doing stupid shit, that can't see their kids.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a lot of people there that can't see their kids.
Ass, cause you had every opportunity to enjoy yours.
Yeah.
You going down to some shit that's gonna make you wish you was in the car with them.
Yeah.
But I think
you was a parent.
But I think I could be wrong because I don't know your whole story. But I think them kids was dead when you took your ass to work.
Yep.
And you tried to work it off so you wouldn't have to think about it, and the heat could be to blame.
Yep.
I might be wrong, y'all.
But that is still a developing story, so we really don't know if they died from heat exhaustion or what they actually.
I don't know.
We don't know what the coroner has said.
Yeah, and if I missed it already, and y'all know, chime in so I can get out dude neck, because I'm coming from on all angles. It don't matter if you killed them the night before and took them to work, or if you forgot them. It don't matter to me because you forgot innocent life back there.
Yep.
And it's twins, bro. You got double the happiness at once, my nigga. It's kids, it's people, it's adults having kids back to back praying for twins.
And not even that. It's people that can't even have kids that's praying for kids.
At once. And you got that. And you went to work for probably a couple of dollars an hour. And ended your kid's life on a technicality like I forgot. Niggas forget to take the trash out. Niggas forget to take the clothes out the washer and put them in the dryer. A nigga might forget to say, baby, I love you throughout the day. But we don't forget no kids because they the main motherfucking reason we woke up. And they the main reason we go to sleep. And they the main reason throughout the day we try to make it home to their ass alive. And you forgot them, nigga. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. I'm through, though. Because I see, that touches me in a special place in my life because I'm a real father. I might not be all that I can be like the army, but when it comes down to it, goddamn it, about my kids, it's either gonna be Iraq or it's gonna be Florida beaches. Period. I can't forget them nowhere. Come on, dog. Get out of here. Crystal in the building. Oh, Lord, Crystal. If I wasn't ran, Crystal, you'd have missed it again. You'd have drove down here and kicked our ass. That's what you would have did, because you would have missed it. In the building.
What's up, Crystal? Welcome to the live.
Uh-oh.
I ain't even gonna start. He already told me how I was on my hour restraint. We actually gonna stick to the hour.
I know, Crystal. No, the hell we not. You just came in right now, so we gonna
go to the next topic now. Now that Crystal in.
I'm finna go get me something to drink out the refrigerator. Cause venting about that shit got me a little parched.
Since you just now joining Crystal, we was talking about
oh, she gonna crank me back up.
Nah, we was talking about, what did we start the topic about? We was talking about the death penalty and how we don't agree with it.
Yeah.
Twitter fingers, the orange man, toupee man, whatever you call him. We was talking about that clown.
Talking about Korea and everything.
We was talking about racism, how he feel about people, Korea, and now we are on. Well, we was on the whole thing with that
car
dude,
seat killer.
the dude that left them twins in that car and forgot about them all
8 hours
of the day.
A whole work shift.
You supposed to was so happy and loving at these kids' birthday party, but that's matter of fact, that's another case of people stunning for the gram. When they be like, oh, they taking pictures and y'all look like a big happy family, and behind closed doors, here you go.
But you know what? Like, I ain't really had no soft spot for that situation. But at the same time, what happened after that party? I mean, people change, shit changes. So you might have been loving and all of that at the party. Or you might have been stunting. Either way it goes, shortly thereafter, these kids will never have a party again.
And that's it.
That's the part that's fucked up. Whether you was fronting, whether you was really happy, and you just went on a tangent, I don't know. Maybe you had a stroke at work and you forgot everything. I don't know. Maybe you had one of those, can't you have certain type of seizures that just make you do shit?
Yeah, they were saying that they think Julians have those type of seizures, those
like
silent seizures. Yeah, absent seizures. They think Julian having it. We have to get him tested for that too.
I had a buddy of mine when I was running the streets that he would have a seizure and he would try to fight us.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? I don't know what the hell happened in your life, but it was something either medically fucked up.
It was medically messed up.
Or either them kids wasn't woke when you went to work.
Yeah.
That's my stance on it. You know what I mean? Let's see what's populating over here. Krista did not say we better be here all morning. She told me to quench my thirst. And silly mama said that they are about to end the live. See? Y'all, listen. We was damn sure about to end it on the cool. But like it be so fun, man, when our goodies, our OGs and people like that just show up right at the end, cause that's how y'all get them long ass.
Yo, them lives to be 2, 3, you be like, yeah. we was talking to these people about this, and now okay.
You here, so we're gonna keep it rolling because we want the one thing that I like, you know what I mean, like it's fair. Yeah. So you don't come in and then you missed it all. Sometimes you do, if you know what I mean, if the live is just about over with.
Anyway, yeah.
But if we still kind of kicking it and you come in and we just finna dip on out, like that's not
Crystal
cool.
said no.
You know what I mean? So we try to make sure everybody get a chance to get in and get a few laughs, cause we said it. I am. So I know you're gonna get a few laughs in. We're gonna read the comments, talk a little shit. I might just type it in on my laptop, but it's an engagement, you know what I mean? So we appreciate y'all, cause I promise you, we was finna close it down. We was finna skirt y'all ass.
You stupid.
One good skirt on y'all ass, for real. And if I hadn't read that comment,
yeah, cause I didn't see it come in, none of that.
It was about to be over. But you know, I'm gonna go quench my thirst like you told me to, and I'll be back into the frame. I'm pretty sure we got another topic.
I got a few topics. I was like, I didn't want to be on here, be on live, and we're not talking about nothing. And I was like, I'm gonna talk about some of these topics because it had something to do with the family. Why he always coming for me on my channel, y'all? I thought you was a. Why did he get us something to drink for the last 5 minutes, y'all? He been quenching his thirst for the last 5 minutes. Them big old lips, he should be able to just drink his spit and be.
Ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen like that.
Whatever, John.
Something like a hater.
A hater?
Yeah.
Me? You? What you do with the other pillows? Julian throw all the pillows off the couch.
Yeah, put them on the floor over there.
Yeah. Let me fix his pillow right quick, and whenever he do get back from his break snacks, we can go to the next topic. Because I'm not going to sit here and sit on the couch with no pillow.
But been sitting there all day.
No, I haven't been. What he trying to say?
Julian said you were sitting there with no pillows. That was his story. He was sticking to it.
Okay. I gotta find a topic, y'all. Oh.
She did not hit you with the heel to the no.
Okay. You want to talk about Rocky? ASAP Rocky.
Who was that?
You don't know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about the other, I guess the kid stuff tomorrow. But ASAP Rocky, I think that's who's over there. It's over there in Sweden, I believe, in jail because some people's provoking him and following him and hit him with some headphones, all that. So him inbound, and they recorded it, put it on IG and all that. You know, overseas, they don't pay this shit. They have their own laws, they have their own rules, they have their own regulations and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So him being famous, him and 4 other people decide to jump the person. So now you over there facing up to 2 years in prison. But wait, it gets better. This is the same rapper that sat here and said, what this little boy say? When that Trayvon Martin stuff happened, he was like, you know, I don't got to worry about that. Basically what he was saying, because he got money. He don't care about Trayvon Martin and what happened to him, and he ain't worried about Flint, Michigan. But yet you want us to put all black power together to get you from over there in Sweden. And a lot of people, it's controversial because a lot of people don't feel bad for him. Because all the stuff that he said, kind of like that stuff when Kanye West was like, slavery was a choice. Like, he on that caliber of fuck shit. What do you mean?
So you overseas.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all jump on somebody for hitting you with some headphones.
Some headphones. That's been following you, that's been antagonizing you, that's been doing the most anyway. So you know that they just clout chasing anyway. And you gave them a clout to ride away on. Because he ain't doing no time. He ain't facing no charges. All your inner Kardashians had called Twitter fingers to try to get him from over there. And they was like, the justice system do what the justice system gonna do. I'm the president. They got their job. I have my job. Click.
Mm-hmm.
So now his mom on the news talking about something. Well, I just feel like they're making a difference in him, and I hate to pull a race card, but is that what happened to Trayvon Martin and all the other little black kids that he was like he don't have to deal with this because he lives in Beverly Hills and he's rich? He don't deal with these problems? Or the people in Flint, Michigan that don't have clean drinking water? But now we're supposed to feel bad. We're supposed to reunite our Black Panther card for you, nigga? Nah. We threw you away and adopted Justin Bieber. Not Justin Bieber, but Justin Timberlake.
Boy.
Here you mean. But what is your take on it?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think we should do?
First of all, I don't think you should be jumping on anybody that hit you with some headphones. And if you're a new rapper, chances are.
Crystal said, don't be rude, even where they can see you. But you remember when he was coming for me about this ice cream, though?
Mm-hmm. If you're a new rapper, you've been rapping about being hard, all of that other shit.
Yeah.
Y'all.
They said they want some Ritz.
Man, they fire too.
I just bought some today. Somebody said they eating ranch Doritos.
Silly
They not watching us snacking.
Alright, the rest be fire. I don't care what nobody say. But listen, you a hard new artist, so everybody coming out hard as hell. You don't take 4 people to jump on somebody for some headphones.
Yeah.
So right there, you wrong. You're not hard. They don't make you hard because you jump somebody for some headphones. People have hit me with all type of shit.
Yeah.
But they ain't never hit me.
But that's what the prosecutors over there said. Like their reaction to him didn't suffice what he did to them, and he hit them with some headphones. And so, why is you even over there getting your hands dirty? You supposed to hire people for stuff like that.
No. You supposed to have had that situation dead.
You shouldn't have been a person that had to dead that situation.
Well, it should have been handled by whoever around you before they cat even threw some headphones.
Yeah, exactly. But no, instead that was over there. IG, man, see what I'm saying? He following us, man. You don't want this. You don't want us, man. Blah, 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 this, blah, 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 that.
All right, that's why y'all doing time, because y'all set that up. Y'all set that up. Even though he was bothering y'all.
It was premeditated.
Y'all playing that out. So
yeah.
you gonna do that time. There ain't a president in America that can help you. From Clinton to Barack, you getting what you get.
He said she only knows with the rinse and the Pepsi. Y'all, if y'all know anybody, call Coca-Cola president, tell him to sponsor this boy with some Coke. Because he be advertising for them for the free all the time.
Man, all the time.
So what you feel like? Leave him over there or what you think?
Mm-hmm. I feel like somebody's justice system gonna get served. Justice gonna be served some kind of way, because 4 people.
No, 5. He just was, I didn't count him because it's him, but he had 4 other people with him to jump on this, really, because he hit you with some headphones. But he had been following y'all this whole time, messing with y'all, talking to y'all, and all this other stuff. You know, people harass you, but your mentality is already messed up because, of course, they're going to harass you for some clout. They want to get a reaction at you so they can be like, oh, he hit me. Oh, my God, I'm suing.
Mm-hmm.
You know that.
5 people on one person.
You got hit with some headphones.
Some headphones.
Bro, that's some weak shit. So, like, I would have whooped his ass just for following me. Headphones wouldn't even be something somebody able to talk about.
Yep.
His ass would have been still asleep right now wearing them headphones, fucking with me. Cause you following me. But that would have been off instinct and reaction and fear of being in another place aside from my home state and somebody's following me. I'd have beat that ass on 3 steps of following me. It wouldn't have never got to me on Facebook, Instagram, and nothing. I wouldn't even told nobody. Y'all have seen the aftermath of him sleep with them fucking headphones on his neck. So, you know what I mean? It's just one of them things that it's like, how stupid are you? Because that was a stupid crime. And it's going to cost you your career if they lock you up. Like,
you unblock this person.
It's gonna take a long time for them to sort that out. And they probably ain't moving fast because it was over the top.
And that was just stupid. Alright, y'all, I'm trying to get this cracking in the chat. The next, why is it not letting me click on it?
You gotta click over it.
I ain't trying to block the wrong person.
They don't do shit. You gotta do it on your phone. They don't do shit.
But even when I did it on my phone, it didn't do nothing either. Because I've been blocked them.
Yeah, I'll be back. But yeah, y'all, that was over the top for no reason. So you threw your whole career away from something you should have been big enough to walk away from. But everybody, you know, got moments when they, you know, doing whatever, trying to be popping and shit. Sometimes you gotta think shit through because you can put yourself in some dumb shit like that.
So the next topic was, since we, I guess, on everything, but what I really was gonna do, the Jordan Woods, y'all. What do y'all feel about Jordan Woods as far as her her promoting Raycons? Y'all know that everybody's saying that Jordan Woods only promoting Raycons. Somebody asked me about this in one of my streams, like a stream or 2 ago, what I think about the whole situation. Y'all, the Kardashians have tried to blackball this girl, make this girl look like she don't have no money, like her family don't have no money, like she don't come from money, like she just on Section 8 or something like that. Jordan Woods is not the only person that is promoting Raycon. Snoop Dogg is promoting Raycons. Who else? the Migos promoting Raycons, Cardi B's sister. It's a lot of other people that's promoting Raycons out here. So, like, do y'all feel like she wrong for getting paid, I believe, $30,000 to promote Raycons? Do you think that she just did it to, what is that, get back at Kim Kardashian? She also been seen with another one of Khloe's exes, and they said that they getting close and all that. We'll do this, we'll do that. Like, do y'all feel like she wrong? Because I don't feel like she wrong. Well, yeah, she wrong, but I don't care. What she wrong for that other boyfriend thing? I don't think she wrong for getting a bag that they've been trying to stop, but yeah, she wrong for talking to her best friend, big sister, ex, but at the same time, you got a baby with a whole nother dude. So, I don't know, I don't feel too bad for you. And let's not forget, Tristan was somebody ex, somebody man, when Khloe was talking, went and snatched him up. And so was the other black dude was dating us. And it's some NBA player, I think his name is Henderson, whatever. Some NBA player. And he was dating Trina. Remember, she took French Montana from Trina. Like, she just wanted to go through all of Trina men. So, do y'all feel like she's wrong for getting a bag and doing this Raycon stuff? What do y'all think? Because I don't care. Like, I feel like the Kardashians be doing whole shit. And it's cool as long as they're doing the whole shit. But when somebody else show them the same energy, they mad about it. What you get up and leave for?
Put your stuff up right quick while I talk about it. Thought about it.
The Kardashians stay trying to make people look bad. And then I also feel like the Kardashians feel like without them, you're not gonna go nowhere, you're not gonna be nothing, and stuff like that. And I just feel like it's messed up to try to spin that narrative on somebody. But if y'all don't watch Lovely T been kind of covering this stuff too, and that's where I get a lot of my information from, because I don't care about the Kardashians. I don't care about Kanye. Kanye been crazy ever since his mama died. I don't know. But why are you shaking your head at me? Yeah, he over here shaking his head at me because of whatever statement I made. So hearing what you have heard about the situation, what do you think about the situation?
For me?
Yeah, like I didn't start slide to do it by myself.
Oh, I don't know shit about them folks. I don't know what the hell they talking about.
That's really your answer.
Yeah, I don't even know, aside from hearing you make mention of the name Jordan Woods, I don't know who the hell knows.
Hell, I don't know who the hell Jordan Woods is, but I do know from her sitting on Jada Pinkett show, the Red Table Talk, and I do know from what everybody else say that this girl is not just a broke bitch, she's not just another nigga bitch that need them. She's not a Malika, a Malia, or none of them hoes. She actually got a bag. Like, her daddy produced French Prince and all that other shit. So they're trying to spin it like she needed the damn Kardashians. But from what I said, with her talking to her, basically getting a bag and promoting the Raycons, how is she wrong?
Now, who and what is Raycon?
Ray J headphones. You know, Kim Kardashian, that's how she's famous, from sucking dick.
Well, see, that's why I'm saying, nigga, how the hell I gonna have an opinion when I ain't even know what the hell a Raycon was.
Raycons are those earbuds that he got that everybody is promoting, but I still don't. I still explain most of the situation, which is the fact of she's promoting Kim Kardashian's, and I said that, ex headphones, and they're mad at her and trying to drag her for that. But yeah, he paid her. But she's not the only person that did that. So did Cardi B's sister, the Migos, Snoop Dogg, several celebrities have promoted the Raycons as well and got a bag for them as well. So how is she wrong for that?
I don't think anybody wrong for promoting anything, because first of all, she got the right to, and if she was paid,
They don't show nobody else the same fucking loyalty. Is what I don't understand.
They not.
So how the fuck is she wrong?
How is anybody mad at anybody for promoting anything to begin with? regardless of who the brand or whatever is attached to, it's a paid promotion. That's what people do. People promote shit. If that person is popping, then they promoting. That's kind of how it go in the celebrity world. So how are they mad at her for doing a job? It'd be different if it was free and she was all lovey-dovey with the nigga.
Nah, you know Ray J married now.
But that's what I'm saying. So what in the fuck? How the fuck is y'all? How the fuck is that even something for them to be mad about? You feel what I'm saying? How is she wrong for doing a damn paid promotion? They just want something to talk about because they shit probably fizzling out.
Yeah, that's what Krista just said. She said they just don't want her to succeed based on what she did. But she did. She showed them the same energy that they be showing everybody else. Like, the same energy that Callie showed Black China. The same energy that Chloe showed Trina twice. She's showing y'all the same energy. So, I mean, y'all are the same birds that's flocking together. So, what did she do other than what they be doing? She learned it somewhere.
Boy, real talk. Real talk. Hey, love you too, Jay. Appreciate you for sliding through.
Why do it say that I only got one person in here right here? What it say right here? I got more than that.
Because it's all off and retarded. Because I got 14.
I'm just up.
But yeah, I don't feel like nobody wrong. I just, like I said, I feel like they got to have something got to be going on so that they can have more media swing or something. Because that's stupid as hell to be mad about.
Yeah.
And this nigga ain't even fucked up probably about neither one of y'all. So.
Well, they just made her. Like, we know that Ray J don't care. Like I said, Ray J is married with a whole baby.
Yeah, he chillin'.
We ain't heard him in the blogs. We ain't seen him on the news. We ain't none of that shit.
He chillin'. He getting his bag. This nigga said 13 in the stream. Famous. It's just, I don't know, man. I think some people get so desperate for attention that they just have to do something. And that was what they chose to take aim at in a time where they probably been silent as hell. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so it's like, okay, this person popping, this person got a buzz. Let's just jump on this bandwagon and try to crush it. Ain't no, that motherfucker did a job. That motherfucker did a job. That motherfucker didn't do that shit because they probably wanted to, but shit, the bag was good.
I don't know if the bag was good or not. I don't know if she wants to or not. But at the end of the day, how are you mad at somebody for? Because she ain't showing y'all loyalty? Y'all kicked her to the curb. So y'all kicked her to the curb, let her be on the curb, and she found her way off the curb. Just not in y'all inner circle and y'all mad.
Yeah. She got the bag and kept running. Y'all thought she was going to fumble it.
Basically. That's what they wanted for her career. They wanted Lamar Odom.
Poor little Tay-Tay.
But I guess I'll go to the next topic. What do you feel about grandparents' rights? Like, I feel like it should be case by case, but I don't feel like a grandparent. I already have to deal with a stupid baby daddy. So I don't want to deal with a stupid mother because the apple don't never fall too far from the tree. But how do you feel about it? Do you think grandparents should have rights just like the non-custodial parent?
Because that, to me, that grandparents' rights.
Because I think if y'all gonna have grandparents' rights, y'all need to have child support rights too.
Their grandparents' rights stopped at the parent.
Yeah.
Your rights is over. That's the only child that you got. Well, it may not be the only child that you got, but you get what I'm saying. You don't get a chance to have your children's children like that, unless your child is fucked up. Unless you.
Nah, not guardianship or custody, like actual rights, like the same rights the parents have. Like, you know how like you supposed to be able to see your kids when on a scheduled time, like let's just say your little girl, you have the right to get her on the weekends. You have the right to know information about her. You have the right to know all this stuff, right?
Right.
Legally, you supposed to.
Right.
what the hell grandparents need this for?
That's
Because unless y'all legally,
that's what I'm saying. Your grandparents' rights are over. Your child is 18 and has created another child. Like you don't get rights to that child. Now, if I had a child and I was fucked up and her mama was fucked up and there was nobody else to step in, that's where I feel like your rights might kick in.
well, most people, if the two parents is no parents there, then yeah, it goes to the grandparents. Like, yeah, the
Yeah,
grandparents are the guardians. It ain't even grandparents' rights at that point. It's guardianship.
That's the only thing that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
You don't get rights to nothing I created. If I created it and I'm taking care of it as a responsibility, you don't get no rights to that. You have the right to call my phone and tell me if you think I'm not doing something right, but I also have the right to continue to be an adult and do what the hell I want to do with my kids.
Yeah.
And if it goes wrong and it bite me in the ass later, I can say I should have listened.
Yeah.
But your rights as far as calling over here telling me what I better do, or showing up at my house telling me that I'm doing this wrong with my child.
No, not that. Like, I could get this child, I could pick them up from school. Like, the actual parent rights. They doing it for grandparents.
Like, nah, hell no. That ain't right. Y'all rights kick in when me and the parent and the other parent we kicked out or we fucked up. That's where y'all come in with y'all rights because y'all have to take over for your child at that point.
Yeah.
Not
you gotta be advocate for your grandchild.
Yeah, you're not taking over for your child, but you're taking over a situation for your child. It's a difference. It's a difference. It's a big difference. And some of these grandparents are still young enough to have children. So if you want some rights, get right one night and get you some rights. Create you some rights. Because, I mean, nah, that ain't cool. Because then what that does is that internally breaks down families when we have a disagreement.
Yeah.
If I'm supposed to pick my child up to go somewhere, and you done already told me you wanted them to go somewhere else, if I go to that spot, my child ain't there, and you got my child halfway across the city, parent or not, we got a problem.
Yeah.
But that's what America wants, divide and conquer. If the family ain't strong, the government's strong. The government's strong anyway. You feel what I'm saying? So that's how they work. Don't pop up at school and do nothing with my child, and then I show up to get my child. Cause the first thing I'm gonna do is send out an ambulance. And if you got my child in your car, the police gonna get you right. Cause I ain't got time to fight with you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put out an Amber Alert. Shit. Yeah, Crystal, shit, you want to goddamn be old and be young at the same time. Take some of that meat and get you another baby on the way.
Young and be old at the same
blow the
time.
dust, cobwebs off that thing, put it in motion and create you some rights here. Like I said, grandma now is 32. So she got plenty of time left to have kids. Go and get you another one in there. But nah, cause that, like I said, that causes conflict inside of a family. Because right now, hell, with me being my age, I might do something with my son, or I might do something with these boys here. You feel what I'm saying? And somebody gonna say, well, why you do that? Why you didn't do this? If you can go from saying that to showing up to try to make me do that, we got a problem.
Yeah.
We got a problem. For real, for real. Cause every adult who has a child born in the 80s had a parent and a big mama and some old people that was really, for real, teaching them how to raise a child.
Yeah. All that went after one. Well, cause some people ain't taught their kid how to raise nothing.
Ain't nothing at all. So how you gonna get some rights when you might be just as dingy as the person you trying to take the rights from?
Yeah.
Like, nah.
Well, nah, it ain't that they trying to take rights. It's the fact that they feel like they should have the rights too. So then you have 6 people with rights of one child.
But that's taking my rights. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all taking my rights. Anytime I can't do something with my own seed because you object to it, you're taking my rights. We don't share rights. People that share stuff
are married.
Come to an agreement. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If we ain't agreed to none of that, but you still feel like since you're my parent, you're going to do what you want to do with my kids, that's foul. That's foul for real. Crystal, yeah, I'm telling you, hey, grandma, drop down, get your eagle on. Shit. What? Get you some rights. But that's, I definitely object to that because it's confusion and conflict in that already. Off the rip, coming through the door. Because we all have had situations where somebody else has told us what to do with our child.
Yeah. And I look at them like they're stupid.
Yeah, and if they got rights, they're going to continue that. So that stupid look is going to turn into one of them stupid slaps.
Yeah.
It's going to turn into a fight. And then somebody going to jail, and guess where your kid's going?
To the system.
There you go. There you go. Because it's typically two people with common sense with rights. Or freedom to have rights. And if two people clash and those other two people are fucked up, and them fucked up people ain't get no kids, them kids going right to the system. Dad is no longer in the household anyway. So it's gonna be a wife and a mother-in-law with the same rights, and that mother-in-law is gonna be mad at the wife or the girlfriend or baby mama.
Yeah.
And she gonna start overstepping her boundaries.
And boy.
So then the baby mama, the wife, or the girlfriend is gonna have an outlash, which is gonna cause a chain reaction of fucking problems, because if they two smart asses go to jail, baby daddy already in the wind, working on his other baby. Grandpa, who knows if grandpa's even alive, or alcoholic, or whatever, who gonna get the kids?
Facts.
Not the same children or child that y'all was fighting over because nobody wanted to make a adult decision to mind their own damn business.
Yeah.
Now this kid ain't here for nobody to raise. You know what I mean? That's conflict. That's the government setting it up again for kids to be out here in the wind on some other kind of program. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's that's not cool. That's not cool. Let it be what it is. The system already fucked up.
So you want to do one more topic or you want to end it now?
Where we at? Let's go and take it to 12:45, 12:50. It's 12:43 minutes.
You want to do another 15 minutes? Okay. So y'all, my next topic is so I was watching the news earlier today when I was trying to figure out like topics or whatever. Y'all, how do y'all feel about these people that live in these $1 million homes that's transferring guardianship from them to like a cousin that they make probably $100,000 a year, and their cousin make $20,000 a year, just so that kid can get a free ride to college? Like, what? How do y'all feel about that? Because I feel like that's fucked up. I feel like that's foul.
Because they don't want to pay for college.
Yeah, that's how they getting away from it. They ain't paying. They don't want to pay these hundreds of thousands for their kids to go to college. Your kid ain't smart enough, must be, to get a scholarship. So, well, hell, I really don't want to pay for this. Now, it ain't that you can't, because if you can afford a range home, you staying in $1 million homes, how can you not send your kid to college?
Y'all finances are in the upper room, but you still sending your kid.
But that's like us transfer legal guardianship to your parents because we know that they on a fixed income, right?
And it's gonna fit.
Yeah. So now the kids can get free college where we don't have to pay. It ain't that we don't have the money. It's just because we don't want to pay it.
Man, y'all peep this.
And my thing,
that shit been going on for so damn long.
Yeah.
Like that, you know what I mean? Like before the schooling, the other stuff that's being done by people in the upper room to save money and what they not gonna do, that's been going on for so long. So now that it's rolled over into the educational system, I don't even think people had a problem with those kids getting those free scholarship rides until it dawned on them that they missing real money.
No, yeah, that's all it is. See, they cracked the whole thing. They missing real money, but my whole thing is you're taking from somebody that actually needs that.
Yeah. So we got that's
two
a real
different
side of it.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until people started saying, God damn, we done had damn near 30 students come through here that we done put in the bill for.
Yeah, they zip code
what
and
the hell?
Now they zip code in their senior year was this. How they go from this to this?
Yeah, what the hell? Who fell off?
But they still going to school at this zip code.
Yeah, they cracked the code. It might have took them some years, but they cracked the code. And the code is money was missing.
Yeah.
And so now that the money is missing, what y'all gonna do now?
And that's what I feel about college, like, too. Like, not saying that you shouldn't go to college, because we don't need no more basketball, football, baseball players. We need doctors, lawyers, firemen, policemen. We need that in the system. Not that. So I do get that you have to go to school to get degrees or whatever. But I feel like school is just a whole money-making thing. That's all it really is. It's what do you learn when you go to college? When I went to college, I didn't learn nothing but how to pass. I couldn't tell you what I did in college, no way.
True. Because I damn sure couldn't tell you what the hell I did. Snake ass.
What's up, Snaggy? Welcome to the live. Even though you be on my husband's side.
Boy.
Thumbs up the live.
Snaggy said that's like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but backwards. Uncle Fiona said Carlton to the ghetto. Oh man.
Damn.
That's in real life what was going on, bro.
Yeah.
For real. And they was like, red flags went off when too many people came through there with degrees.
Yeah.
They like, hey, we done gave too many freebies out. Whoa. It ain't even enough houses for the population down there to have these many kids. Somebody messed it up. Somebody sent 2 kids too many through that motherfucker.
And then that's when they start opening up that case. And, they let you get away with it.
So now my next question is, being that they finances are in the upper echelon room, are y'all going to tax them for that? Or are y'all going to take their kids' degrees away?
What can you legally do, though? Because they did it the legal way.
But
like, because what they were saying was, with our type of lifestyle, we think that it's like, this is how it's passing through the judges. The judges wasn't even saying it. With our lifestyle and how busy we are, this, that, and the third, we think that it'd be more beneficial for the child if this person has guardianship over.
Well,
judge signing or
not, now that it's hit the fucking forefront of America, are y'all gonna make these people pay all that back? Because legally, those students, if you just want to be technical about it, they have a government-funded license.
Yeah.
That degree is government-funded, and it was fraudulently government-funded.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all pull them people papers away from them, because y'all paid for them, and they got it, because see, the parents are wrong, and I think the students have about 30% responsibility as well.
Yeah.
Because they know the only way that they're in school for the free is because mama and them did some. So somebody paperwork should be void.
Yeah.
At least until it's paid back. That's what happened to us down here.
Yeah.
In the bottom room, y'all in the upper room taking free rides.
Boy, full.
People in the bottom room is hoping to get them free rides. People at the bottom get those free rides and still sometimes don't finish school.
Yep.
We understand that too, but see, y'all passing it with flying colors and could have paid for y'all's and mine and didn't pay for nothing.
Yep.
It didn't pay for nothing. You know how many kids in my high school I knew was hungry and couldn't get free lunch? And how many kids I knew would come to school and buy those kids free lunch, but they was on free lunch?
Yeah.
Reversed as hell.
Yep.
Daddy made $2 too much, and you can't get on free lunch.
Yeah.
And this person over here coming to school every day, fly, every day driving, every day, all day doing whatever the hell they want to do in school, and they on free lunch. It's the same thing, but on a bigger scale. And you know what happened to them kids that were getting free lunch? They got cut off. So somebody need to be getting cut off. Some of that paperwork need to be void.
Yeah, that parents should be held liable for that.
I think the parents should, but I think taking that certificate away from that student.
Well, also show some stuff, because some people will go ahead and still take that chance for that kid.
You can't graduate college and still be shady. You knew your parents was doing it, so now what, we got a shady ass doctor? I cheated my whole way through school, but let me operate on your neck.
All right.
Bitch,
Let me be a chiropractor.
You cheating on my insurance.
Yep.
Because you told my insurance you replaced 2 different parts. And you only gave me a stitch.
Yep.
Because you crooked like that. You went through 4 to 6 to 8 years of college, sneaky as fuck. Probably getting school checks and everything.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying? And so, yeah, I think they have a responsibility to assume as well. Because they got to know it. That you ain't just going to school and mom and them like, oh, well, hey, we'll take care of that for you. Don't even worry about it. And you never worry about it. Because most college students, close to the end of their graduation time, they start thinking about, well, damn, what do I owe? How much debt am I going to be in when I graduate? If y'all ain't thought about that, y'all need them damn papers no way.
So everybody, to me, has a responsibility in that whole circle.
Because I really want to know who blew the story up.
Right.
Who came forward and threw the flag. I bet you won't hear no name of who blew the whistle.
Shit, no.
It's too many people with money for y'all to tell who blew the whistle. The government gonna take that on themselves and say, we found out through research.
But they ain't research shit.
We found out.
Yeah.
While the person who told them, that person that was 3 years and 2 months away from, well, in college, maybe 4 or 5 months from graduating, that didn't graduate because of 1 or 2 credits.
Yeah.
That motherfucker blew the whistle on y'all punk ass. The student that sat there, loving the snake and it bit me, turned right in the kidney.
Jay, he did not quote a Gates song.
Did that.
He did not.
Checkmate. That nigga that sat next to you in that class that was taking the same free ride, but you graduated and he didn't or she didn't, that's who blew the whistle on y'all ass. And the government got to say it was them because that's where the big punishment come from. They ain't gonna come from no he say, she say. So the government tapped in. Oh, you say what? What was his name when did he graduate? I be damn. His parents stay where? And drive what?
Shut the fuck.
I work for the feds and can't afford that, so hold up. He got a friend named what? Write them all down. And they sent that motherfucker back to college. As a matter of fact, they gave that nigga the snitch degree.
The snitch degree.
The same degree that you got. He got one. And he got a badge for blowing this $1 million scheme all out the water on y'all ass. It's always the one that's rocking with you, that'll rock with you, all the way to the end. But if you finish before that nigga, oh, he got you. I promise you. I promise you. Right. In the Gates voice, like Jay said. Real talk. That's how that's gonna blow up. But it's gonna be here next week on the news. We ain't gonna hear no more about it.
Boy.
They got money.
They gonna be tweeting about something else.
They got money. It ain't gonna happen. But it should though. Because if I take my ass out of here, out of this house right now, and cheat to get a check.
Yeah.
Write a hot check.
You going to do fast.
By the time I get home to take them items out that bag, the checking system has got so bad that they gonna pull up. For real.
Boy, I ain't finna sit here and play with that.
Who's name?
Yeah. I'm not finna sit here and play with that.
Ah, Snake stupid. That's that Aquarius though. That's what it is. That's what it is. Hey, that's real talk. I promise you, man. Somebody got to pay for that. They gonna hide it though. They gonna hide it. I promise you, they gonna hide it. There's gonna be something else in the news next week. They gonna hide all of them facts.
So, my next topic is about school. Do you want to go ahead and do the next topic with these 5 minutes that we got?
We got 5 minutes. Let's crunch 5 minutes.
All right, y'all. So, like I said, it's a family channel, so I thought I would throw some family type stuff in here. That's why some of the questions, topics been family related. What do you think, since we're on college, well, we just left college,
right?
What do you think about school uniforms and supplies? Like, and when I say that, like, do you think that kids should be in uniforms until they basically from elementary to high school, do you think they should be in uniforms to keep down bullying, to keep down all that shit? Do you like uniforms? I like uniforms. And with school supplies, do you think that it should be like down here? Like you only have to sit here and spend $25 a semester for your kid to have all the supplies that they need. Like since we don't have free school, college, or nothing like that, no way. Like, what do you think about that shit?
The first portion of that,
The uniforms.
the uniforms. I'm for uniforms for the kids' sake and for the parents' sake because there are a lot of parents
that can't afford these name brand and all
yeah,
that.
you know what I mean? So if everybody goes to school kind of looking the same, dressing the same.
I feel like if you got if you could send your kid to school with uniforms on, mind you, my oldest two kids don't. In the school district they don't wear uniforms down here, but in the city, they will be wearing uniforms right now. Like all the way until I think the 6th grade. And I think that's when y'all should start uniforms, like in the 6th grade, because that's when everybody get all sexual and stuff like that and looking at everything other than what's on your paper so that you can pass this class. But I feel like even lower income people can afford uniforms because all you gotta do really, if your kid is wearing uniforms, is make sure their shoes fly. That's it.
And make sure you wash their uniforms. I have seen
true.
little kids.
Make sure they wash them, their shoes fly, and their hair is done or cut.
I've seen kids at school, you know what I mean, with dirty uniforms. And that's all you gotta do is keep the uniform clean. But, you know, it's zombie. Like they do kind of remind you of the Hitler uniforms. If you ever watched any one of the documentaries, it is most of the time, if I'm not mistaken, it's the tan pants and some kind of polo shirt or some kind of button up. You know?
But yeah, it don't even be uniforms are. It depends on the school you in, because down here in Arkansas, the uniform pants are either navy, blue, or khaki, and you can wear red, white, or blue shirts. Yeah. But then you have schools that you wear green, white, or yellow shirts with the same khaki pants, like long as they blue or khaki, or a skirt or something like that. And then other uniforms have like your kid's school that you actually gotta pay for those uniforms, but they still all the same uniform.
Yeah, that's my take on the uniform side of it.
Yeah,
like I'm cool with it. I think they should have.
I like it because it's less for me. Go ahead.
I think that they should have a better way that they can use or utilize school uniforms. I don't think that always have to be just so plain. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I understand it's all uniformity and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was thinking that's the whole uniform.
They can still be uniformed, but I think what will make it more acceptable to parents and students in the modern day world is to have a uniform that's not traditional. You know what I'm saying?
In that case, the uniforms that's not traditional are the uniforms that people wear in private schools. So if you can afford your child to go to a private school, you shouldn't be worried about uniform no way.
Well, I'm just saying as far as what's acceptable to modern day society. A lot of people, I think, don't want their kids to wear those uniforms because they old looking.
How the hell is a uniform old looking?
I mean, I'm just saying the khaki pants and whatever color shirt. You feel what I'm saying?
Bro, you going to school to learn. You going to school to figure out I can't even say you going to school to learn what you're going to do by the time you 18, 19, 20, because half the stuff you learn in school you don't use. But if you're trying to go to college, you need this information. So you going to school to learn what they telling you that you need to know that you don't need. But you going to school to learn. Mm-hmm. What the fuck does it matter what they wearing?
Now take that same energy and apply it to a school without a uniform. The parents still trying to send the kids up their flies here to retain the same information. You feel what I'm saying? So everybody want to be swagged out and shit.
That's why they need the uniforms. Is what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying that. Oh well, it ain't parents here that sending their kids. I know people to this day that sit here and go buy Jordans just because my sister got her son some Jordans and she ain't gonna outdo me. Y'all worried about this, and your kid don't know how to do 2 + 2.
And what I'm saying is for those parents who can't get away from that mind frame, the only way they're going to be cool with a uniform is if it's not bland khaki ass pants.
If you're not cool with a uniform, bro, you need to go ahead and homeschool your kid. That's what you need to do.
But that's the opinion I have, though. Like, that's why a lot of people, to me,
you can't follow a simple rule that's to put your kid on a uniform. Uniforms been in.
This gonna be a uniform. They just against them and looking at them all kind of crazy when they try to bring it up to the world about uniforms because they look so bland. They ain't got no style to them. If they had fucking school uniform with some kind of school mascot logo stitched on it, something simple.
Private schools have that. So send your kid to a private school.
But they obviously can't.
So shut the fuck up.
So why are we talking about uniforms? That's what I'm saying. Is the uniform is the topic. And that's what America
No, what you
is.
saying is
they trendy as fuck.
No, what you saying is parents shouldn't send their kids to school in uniforms because parents don't like how they look.
That ain't what I said.
That's what it sounded like to me.
No, I said the reason why people are downsizing the whole idea of uniform.
Oh, I don't give a fuck what anybody gotta say besides a parent. Like if you're a parent,
that's who I'm talking about.
That's what I just said.
Them motherfuckers is flashy. I didn't say you shouldn't send your kid no damn way.
Jay, I just sat here and said that. I said you said it like the parents don't want to send their kids to school with a uniform on because it's not trendy. And then you said, well, people, and then I was like, well, hell, if you don't got no kids, why? It's not a point of a conversation if you don't got no kids to send to school with nothing.
But what I'm saying is, when you just said what you said, so you saying that the people shouldn't send their kids to school. You didn't say that I'm saying that they feel that way. So that's why I said something about my opinion, because like that's what I feel like parents are looking at nowadays. Is the
parents
uniform
ain't
itself.
even looking at the uniform. Parents is today's day. If we want to talk about today's day parents, today's day parents ain't fucked up about shit. But that first day school picture to be like, I sent him to school fly, and he gonna wear them shoes all motherfucking year long. That's all that they worried about. Cause I talked to a couple of other people that's like me. I would rather send my kid with uniforms on because all I gotta do is worry about your shoes, keeping them clean, and the hair. Or the haircuts, basically. So then that leaves parents wouldn't have to do nothing but worry about how your kids is looking for the weekend or when y'all finna go out during a weekday. So you still have to buy your kid a week or two worth of regular clothes. But if you're going to school to learn and not look at this girl booty or look at how this boy pants is hanging off his ass, like maybe we have more doctors and lawyers in the world versus 16 and pregnant or Teen Moms TV show out right now.
Yeah. I'm gonna jump about some of the comments right quick. Cause Zombie said, how about a casual Friday for preschoolers? Like they already, wearing their little uniforms, but a certain day of the week they get a chance to actually dress like they dress. I don't know. I think some schools around here had like a casual day.
No, out here, all kids everywhere just wear their regular clothes. I mean, I don't even see uniforms as a problem with elementary kids, in all honesty. Like,
cause they rough on clothes.
Nah, cause they don't care. They don't care what they're wearing. It's when you get like when I was coming up, it was from elementary to 6th grade. After you got to 6th grade, you can wear whatever you want to. That's stupid, cause that's when they having sex. That's when they older. That's when they hormones is jumping, and now they looking at everything but what this paper doing. They looking at the teacher, the back of the teacher head, talking about her head sexy. Looking at the back of the teacher booty, talking about some, man, if Mrs. Dunfall wasn't married, man, that's what they end up talking about.
Yeah.
With skinny jeans on.
And slides.
Shut up.
I'm just saying that's today, but that's the whole reason why people are not really so much, parents are not really so much fucked up about a uniform.
But I like the uniform because it's cheaper, clean them.
I've heard stupid ass parents say, I'm not gonna let my kid go to school in that cheap shit.
Well, buy them a polo uniform then. Cause see, that's the thing, when everybody everywhere have to wear uniforms, it ain't gonna just be Polo, it ain't gonna be just be Hilfiger, it's gonna be other name brands that sit here and come out with trendy uniforms that's acceptable. But then when you start doing stupid shit like that, that's when the schools come back and be like, y'all can't even have a logo on y'all kids' shirts. We want regular, plain clothes.
Yep.
You can only get these uniforms from here and here. Like that happened when I was a child, because I forgot you old.
That real shit. Crystal said her kids are in uniform, and as long as they're clean, they have to wear all black shoes with their uniforms. I still have to buy clothes because when they get out of school.
Yeah.
But that's what I don't understand about the kids that I have saw wear a uniform before. Like, they kid go to school in their uniform, they come home, they play.
It's like they're going to work.
I've
I never was able to do that.
I've seen, but I wouldn't either.
Yeah, I was
But
never able to do that.
You come in, you get out your school clothes or your play clothes and go. But kids now, they wear them shits from the time they go to school to the time they take a shower at night, and then that's why their uniforms are so dirty.
I couldn't do that.
They wear them 24/7.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, but if that same uniform was something trendy, somebody wanted to see their child go to school in, your ass would do what we did. When you get in here, take that shit off.
Yeah.
But it's like, oh well, that's just I can go get some more of them from Walmart.
Yeah.
Now you want to go get some more. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how people.
So now you really actually spending more money and defeats the whole purpose. Because I believe uniforms was brought into schools for kids that got picked on and teased on for what they was wearing. So that's what I like, the whole meaning behind the uniform. It's more than just we want everybody to be uniformed and this, that, and the third. Is no one's getting picked on because this person not wearing Jordan, this person not wearing Hilfiger, this person not wearing Polo. None of that happened.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is, the Snake wasn't even in here earlier, but peep this. He said, man, you can still see that girl's booty in them khakis. I knew a bunch of girls from Catholic school. They were freaks on the weekend, mostly from being suppressed during the week. We was talking about earlier about kids being sheltered.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? He wasn't even in here. That took us all the way back.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that's facts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's crazy. And Crystal said she buying multiple uniforms, just not one pair.
Yeah,
and uniforms
of course.
are expensive, right?
Hell, nah. You go to Walmart you can go to Walmart, and if you don't go to Walmart, they have a uniform store where they normally have back to school sales. They be having it on the radio. The little collar shirts be $4, the pants be $5. You get your kids a week's worth of clothes with $100.
Pretty much.
And so there's no reason why your kid could get $100 worth of uniforms, and then which I think your kid should have at least 2 to 3 weeks of uniforms to alternate through. Basically, that's how they, you keep them straight or whatever, and buy them 2-3 pairs of shoes for the school year, or, how they go.
Yeah. It's I don't know, man. It's crazy, but until you get into high school, it's kind of like you don't really take care of clothes no way. You know what I mean?
I mean, you don't care.
Yeah, by the time you hit high school, you already now have your own swag. And you ain't gonna fit in. Some people follow the trend, and some people will be wild as hell with their style of dress. Yeah. But at that age, you can then decide for yourself what to wear to school. I mean, of course, we got different type of kids nowadays, so.
But we got little boys over here wearing skinny jeans. I would never get over the skinny jean shit. Like, I don't even know why I don't know if these my jeans or your jeans. Like, what?
Yeah. How's
that even a trend? Then you want to sag. Like, don't nobody want to sit here and see these shit stains on your ass, bro. Like, come on.
It's just, I don't know, it's just sad, but high school, I don't know. There's a lot of people that was talking about high school that started not have to wear uniforms because chicks was wearing too short shit and niggas wearing too tight.
That's the whole point. Like those who should be wearing them, mainly.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's weird as hell because how would y'all regulate that? Because kids nowadays are slick.
See, when I was going to school, it's not hard to regulate. I thought you said that you had to take your uniform off. Like, your skirt couldn't be this short, and if your skirt was too short, bro, that principal or whoever will come over with a damn ruler and be like, motherfucker, it can only be 3 inches from your damn knee, and bitch, it's fucking info. Calling your mama bitch, bring cause like that's how that shit happen.
Yeah.
And they, I'm tired of them calling me. Or what you gonna do? Go buy her some motherfucking pants,
Yeah.
some Capri
Go do
pants,
something to get her back in school.
cause you don't want to be bothered with her.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess, you know, when it comes down to
and then they made you couldn't sag either. Like the boys,
yeah,
all that sagging, prison, gay, fuckboy shit. You wasn't doing that back then.
yes, it's, I don't know,
Not in school anyway.
you can't regulate it. You can't regulate it at all. So it's either gonna be one uniform or no uniforms.
Yeah.
Because, hell, the teachers don't even take the time now to see if you're in uniform or not. They ain't bringing out no ruler. They probably can't read a ruler.
You stupid.
For real. Well, back in the day, the old lady that used to be your English teacher, she can look at you and tell you how long your dress was.
Boy? Go to the office, young lady.
You know what I mean? It's just...
I used to sit in class and hear him go to the office.
Yeah, but automatically. So, you know, I'm cool with uniforms. Hell, I'm glad that...
He was the main person over here talking about some no.
I said I'm cool. I said it from the get-go. I'm cool with it. But what I think is making other people not like uniforms was that they was playing like fucking chicken cooked by people who don't use seasoning.
You stupid.
Like, for real. That's what everybody's problem is, because everybody's so fucking flashy and right now. That's why they don't like uniforms.
I guarantee you one thing. I'll say this and I'm gonna leave this shit alone. If fucking Gucci dropped a fucking Gucci school uniform, every one of these little motherfuckers around here be in school in some Gucci.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's where we are as a society. You
Mm-hmm.
feel what I'm saying? That's real shit. Because half of the stuff that people throw names on and brands on now.
This nigga, did you restate your thing?
Say stun the bro. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, if it ain't got no label on it, people ain't fucked up about it no more. And the biggest example of that right now today is I bet you can't walk in Walmart and find out one Champion shirt. On my 80s, baby, Champion was all in Walmart. Now guess where it's at? In your mall, in your JCPenney, on everybody. We used to get laughed at for wearing Champion shirts back then.
Bro. Because it came from Walmart.
What? Now look at it. So, like I said, if you throw a label on it and promote it with the right motherfuckers,
Yep.
people gonna go get their kids some uniforms, just like that. But you get the uniforms that cost you under $10 for a whole uniform, don't nobody want that. Sneak that same $10 uniform in the back and stitch a fucking Champion logo on it and sit it back out there and let the school say it's okay for them to wear it. I guarantee you uniforms catch flame. That's where we are as a society, and that's what I was saying. I'm cool with the uniforms, but people are not because they are not branded. That's where we are. Because think about it. Go down your Instagram. There's some maybe single parent chick right now selling dress just like their baby daddy. Hat, shades, all of that. Jordan, he did Fridge looking like a mini,
Mini fuck boy.
a mini baby daddy. Cause that's what he looked like, his daddy. And you got him fly as hell. He supposed to go to school in what uniform again? You ain't gonna even let that come in the house. Because he looked like Money Mike standing in the corner. That's where we are as a society. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So uniforms are not gonna work for everybody unless you stitch a logo on it. You stitch a logo on it, that shit'll sell out. So let's see. Crystal agrees that they were.
Yep. Dude, and I was tripping off that because I don't know what Jay had to do, but I had to take his son to get some shoes or whatever, and that's what he picked. Like, that's what he wanted to wear, like, far as with shirts, with Champions. And I was just like, dude, the times was crazy because it's the same exact Champion.
Yeah. Nothing changed.
The same logo, the same dog, the same plain Champion.
Yeah. Yeah. And a reversal example of that is You used to be able to buy Shaq shoes and Champs.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can't buy Shaq shoes nowhere unless you at Walmart. And now you get laughed at. When Shaq came out, Penny Hardaway, all of them people that was out popping with a shoe, Shaq was right there with them. It was people that actually had Shaq shoes. And now Shaq shoes are in Walmart because he said he wanted people to be able to afford them. And then you get laughed at for wearing them. Ain't that something? That's the reversal of what I was just talking about. If you don't believe where we are as a society. Hey,
He did not say I gotta dig out my sweat.
Hey, I'm telling you, you go find them, bro, because they popping right now.
Boy,
Real talk.
the hottest thing under the sun.
Yeah. Throwing some champion right now, you right back with the game, bro. I wish I still had some of mine. As a matter of fact, we used to get laughed at for rocking old jerseys. Now
We did.
Shit, we did.
I didn't like an old jersey. We called that a throwback when I was coming up.
Right. But you know, when we was growing up in the 80s, a lot of those players that y'all wear now, we was wearing them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you wore a player's jersey who wasn't shit, they'd be like, man, you got that weak ass nigga jersey on. Woo, woo, woo. Now that same jersey, if I go copy now, these new cats like, bro, that's a hardwood classic. Bro, that's a real NFL jersey. You know what I mean?
Nah.
So the times.
Nah, I'm different with that because nowadays they don't know what throwbacks even are. They don't know nothing about the jersey dresses. They don't know nothing about the jerseys. Like, because that was fresh when I was coming up. Like, if you had on a jersey, then not just the jersey dresses, but if you had on like a throwback, a jersey with Kobe on it, the 69ers, 69ers, 79ers, 76ers.
76ers.
Who the fuck ever red, white, and blue? You had their jerseys on, nigga. You
was fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you could find an old Jordan jersey, it was the shit. Now,
Yeah.
if you ain't wearing champions, if you ain't wearing skinny jeans and
Anything.
whatever gay designer that's making stuff right now, if you're not wearing that, you ain't popping.
It's just, I mean, it's just really, really weird because I remember my first time being an adult seeing a Larry Bird jersey. It took me all the way back to my childhood. And I was like,
Y'all see how old he is?
I was like, Larry Bird was the shit, boy. That was the shit. And I asked dude, I said, man, what you know about that jersey? He was like,
Wait. We talking about jerseys. How do you feel about LeBron and his kids at the game? Because everybody mad about LeBron dunking at his son game. Everybody mad about LeBron. They say LeBron is helicopter parenting and he's making a sport about him and not his son.
Man, first of all, y'all got to, how should I say this? I like LeBron as a person. I just don't really like his game. Okay?
I like LeBron all the way right
So, that's first and foremost because
so I guess it's will be biased.
That gives me an honest opinion on the situation because
Yeah.
I'm not a LeBron rider like that. Okay, I commend him.
For even being in his game, right?
One.
Right.
Number two, LeBron got the type of heart that if those kids want to see him dunk a few times to get them juiced up, LeBron is a father and a mogul. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
He gonna dunk for them kids. It ain't because y'all look at me, I'm LeBron. He done dunked on enough of you niggas already. What is y'all mad for? He dunked on y'all in real life.
Boy.
So he out there with his kids at their game.
With his son.
With his son, dunking for him. Let me do something special. Hey, can you do this one? You know how kids
But
are.
the crowd was cheering and everybody was recording it. So they say that he's out here so tough that he lost his shoe, trying to stun and showboat and blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. I would rather him be at that boy game, stunning, showboating, than that boy. Because LeBron James, I know who his dad is. LeBron James have never met his daddy. So the fact that he broke the cycle and at his child game, boy, you don't shut the fuck up.
LeBron ain't no showboater.
Exactly.
Yeah, that what America. He ain't showboating. LeBron been the whole damn school before y'all even knew it was a school. The nigga not a showboater. If he did any dunking and was out there losing shoes, he did it all on the strength of his children. He does not have that personality to want that off the court attention because when the NBA comes back around, he's still dunking on you niggas.
Nigga, they brought back up the starter jackets, bro.
I want me a bubble starter jacket.
They brought back up the
But
starter jackets. I remember them.
Y'all, the cheapest shoe when I was coming up, the cheapest shoe, only because of who he was and his image, was Allen Iverson. I can get a pair of Iversons for 89, maybe 79 bucks. I looked at a pair of Allen Iversons, the same ones from my childhood now cost more than Jordans. Nigga, why?
Because it's a classic. Allen Iverson not making shoes no more.
He ain't got to. He's the reversal of that example of what's popular again. The same starter jackets that you talking about used to be like 89, 99, maybe 120
Yeah, that was 100 or something because that was high back in the day.
Yeah.
Now it's just like,
that same damn starter jacket now, I guarantee you ain't gonna find one for less than 260, 250-ish. Especially the bubble ones, because they did have brand ones too.
Nah, I had the pullover stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, now when you had a pullover, that was the shit till you got into a fight.
Shit, you can't pull me out of this motherfucker.
That's the problem.
Nobody never I ain't never lost no fight.
I seen a nigga in a Miami Dolphins pullover starter jacket.
Dude said that's one of his old cowboy starter jacket. That's the one I had, black, white, and black, white, and blue.
See, might even pick some Goodwill, British Nice. Ooh, them BKs. Ooh, I remember them motherfuckers. Yeah. See, Snaggy telling his age. Got me over here telling my age. Man, what you know about that? Them gangster reeds, them shell tops. What? Bring out the gangster knives. The only shoe in America that was ugly but smooth all at the same time. Nike Cortez, if I'm not mistaken.
Don't look at me. I don't know.
I know you don't know about them.
I was wearing Forces, Jordans, and
that was a little bit later. Forces,
Jordans. Those ugly ass mo. What shoes you got? Air Max.
Yep.
Those.
Them Air Max 95s or whatever.
Those was in style back then. Them bitches house. I always been fucking ugly, man.
I only had 2 pairs in my life.
We had Forces, Allen Iversons, and J's was all I wore.
What about them Scottie Pimpers? I know you remember them. That should have been right around your bracket. When Nike came out with the shoe that said Air in a bubble along the side of it.
Like the Jordans I got. The black ones I got. The 13s.
Nah. What did they look like?
Oh, you said Air in the bubble. I don't. Yeah. They brought them back too, babe.
Yeah.
They brought them back.
Them was Scottie Pimpers. Yeah.
My cousin, my cousins was that was their uncle or some shit. But he didn't fuck with him, but they was proud of that. It was his uncle.
Yeah,
they uncle.
He from here, somewhere around here.
Yeah.
Now when Scotty dropped them airs, everybody was liking them.
But yeah, they brought them back, and I started to just get some just because.
I mean, but I seen the price tag on them hoes too. They was up there, up one, like for real. Like I don't know, it's a lot of trendy stuff that has came and went that's coming back now, and I'd be like, damn, if I had kept my closet the way it was.
But they said it's all fashion. It was Peter self.
Yeah, I was a barely making it type high school student. So I had a lot of that shit that everybody wearing now. I got for the cheap, and I had plenty of it. My little ass still about the same size from high school. So if I had still had my clothes, man, you know how flashy I'd be. Just because I put on something that I wore in the 90s.
What up, Superstar shell toes?
I think those are the Nikes I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
Or either not, was that shell toe Adidas? I think Adidas had the shell toes. Yeah, Adidas. But man, like the school supplies, let me not. Ooh, no, he didn't say the Reebok pumps. What you know? That was the first shoe. That was the first shoe that I think came out in fucking America that had the orange, the blue, and the white shoestrings all in one shoe. So you could tie like a multicolored knot because the shoe came out in the orange, blue, and white with the basketball on the tongue. Yeah, it was crazy. The school supply thing, right?
Yeah, he finally went back to my original question.
You know, I bounced around a little bit. The school supply thing, honestly, I think that now maybe this will help somebody in the education field. If y'all take this idea and run with it, then God bless you. Just send me a little coin. But I think schools ought to have a subscription box that's renewed every 9 weeks for your student.
And I think it should be every semester.
Well, that is 9 weeks though, ain't it?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. First
No.
semester is 9 weeks.
Oh.
Yeah, every 9 weeks. Well,
I thought it was
either
3.5 months in a semester.
I
Or is that just college?
don't know.
Okay.
I've been out so long, I ain't gonna stunt like I remember. But I think that there ought to be a subscription box that, you know, replenishes itself automatically. And then, you know, maybe some affordable $10 a month or $10 subscription type thing, because the school and the parents should be able to meet halfway on the things needed to get the child through school.
And I feel like the school out here, the schools out here requires you to spend $25 to $45 a year on supplies. So I feel like if they can make it work out here, they can make it work anywhere.
Yeah, like for real, that would make it so much easier on parents instead of, you know, every time you turn around some supplies needed. I feel like it ought to be some kind of subscription box for your child per grade, per age on up. You know what I mean? And then, you know, dwindle it down from there. But I think there should be some kind of subscription box. Oh, we're about to lose y'all in the chat.
I'm about to end it. Like we not gonna stay in here that long.
I was about to lose y'all in the chat. That's my whole take on school supplies. Come up with a subscription box, based on the grade of the child and you know, stuff like that.
Based on what they need and gonna do in a class, because that's how that works at their school.
Yeah, like that's what I feel about school supplies, because that can get expensive. You know what I mean? And with a subscription box, it'll kind of teach a kid a little responsibility as they get older, because they gonna know that their supplies are running low. If you like most kids in America, they come home and tell you, "Mom only got a little paper, I'm running out." But that day they had their last sheet of paper. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it, I've done it. Hell, I got down to my last 2 sheets and was like, "Hey, I need some paper." Like, it ought to be set up to where that doesn't happen.
Yep.
So that's my take on that. Neon green laces on one side shoe, neon orange on the other. My slap bracelets, stop, man.
Not slap bracelets, bro.
What? Man, we should slap people in the neck with them.
Right.
Let me take this off. Blow. Muff.
Not muff.
Muff. Give me that.
Oh, you old.
Give me that. Yeah, I'm old.
Dude, they need to bring back them the East Bay, East whatever.
Eastland.
Books. Yeah.
Eastland. What?
Dude, y'all, I missed nothing.
Eastland was out.
Yeah, see, he showed right. He showed.
Yeah, I had to do an age check, and she said Eastland, and that took me back. Oh, man. Let's see what we got here. When the student doesn't have paper and pencil, there's always a slush fund. Exactly. It's always a way there to provide that child with the means to further their education. That's what the school is for.
Yeah.
So I agree for real. Yeah, I said we gonna stay up in this thing till 1. And
Yeah,
I
already.
swear to God, I went 30 minutes over. You hear me? We got one more comment coming through, and we're gonna start winding it down, y'all. Purchase something in school supplies I might not have to buy anymore. I have a bin of school supplies for my kids. That's what's up.
Smart.
You got your own subscription box.
That's smart.
For real. Because even when they come home lacking the day of, as kids do, I got a project due tomorrow and I have no poster board.
Nigga, what?
Now you gotta run. Have you ever ran around the city for a
But
poster board?
wait. That also come from, like, nowadays what I like about schools is the fact that you can email the kids, teacher,
Yes.
get a response.
Yeah.
They send home paperwork telling you what your kids doing and stuff like that.
Right.
I like the fact that schools nowadays communicate, so you should know what project your kid have. And nowadays they will email you and tell you, hey, blah 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 this, blah 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 that.
Yeah, come fix your situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, real talk. Real talk.
Now
Hey.
we done brought in a new month on live.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. Hey.
I can't believe it's already August, bro.
Man, these years are not even years no more. It's like all we get is 6 months, and then it's next year.
Right. Because it just was hot, and it's finna supposed to get cold.
Yeah, it's supposed to start getting fishy, real fishy outside.
Yeah, that's why I didn't come back on live, because somebody had me at the lake.
She enjoyed herself. And she probably inserted some pictures somewhere around this thing in a minute.
And they on Instagram, so if you're not following me on Instagram,
You missing out.
yo,
What is you doing?
you're ready to live.
I'm about ready to end the live. 29 more minutes here. Dang. Let's see. So you are, if it's one, you're in Cali. Gotta be.
What?
2 hours. To be 2 hours behind almost.
Ah,
It's
yeah.
not the first of the month.
Yeah.
Cali. Crystal said she was behind in the chat. It's okay. See, we stayed. See, this hour is credited to you.
Right.
This bud's for you.
But we finna go to sleep, because we gotta get these boys up.
Yeah.
About what, 4-5 more hours?
Yeah. Yeah. Snaggy said good laughs tonight. You guys take care of yourself.
Hey,
Appreciate
good
it.
night, thank you.
Appreciate it, fam. Appreciate
Same
it.
to you.
Man, we sure rocked it. We stretched it a cool hour and a half.
All for Crystal, because
Yeah.
she been missing our lives.
That's what Crystal will do for you. And then come here talking shit, talking about quench my thirst. Ooh. But we stayed though. We stayed for you. You came for me. As soon as you came, your second message to the chat, you came.
She came
all the
with
way.
the second message.
Man.
Crystal, but he always be having Snag and everybody else on his other side.
But I was saying, like,
People come in my chat, don't even speak to me. They be like, hey, what's up, Jay?
I'm just saying, I'm crazy. They like the crazy ones. Crazy good. You know what I mean? Crystal I was finna step across the sidewalk and the light was yellow, changing to red, and Crystal was like, I'm not waiting. Made me step back on the sidewalk, like, wow. Yeah, she came for me as soon as she came here.
Yeah, I'm sleepy. Like I said, we gotta get the boys up
She took a nap.
and get them ready for school.
Oh, wait. I'm surprised she even.
Keep on. Keep on. All he's supposed to be over here doing is being a co-host and helping me with my hours.
I got you.
Y'all subscribe to Jay's Place. That's his channel. His channel's the feature channel on my channel. His channel should be in the link in the description. If it's not there right now, wait till it get through buffering and actually upload to the channel, and y'all see his channel.
Right.
Follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook. But Snapchat, Instagram, y'all see those pictures of, y'all basically be able to keep up with me. Shop BlacSheepBeauty.com. And my upload schedules is Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 6 p.m.
Right.
I got a couple of good ones. I need to edit some of my videos.
Zombie said he took it all the way back. That Mr. T lunchbox.
Damn.
Boy, I remember when lunch pails came.
Don't get him started.
Yeah, you couldn't even have the metal ones for a long time. You know how many people got their ass whooped with a metal lunchbox?
He was one of them people whooping somebody's ass with a metal lunchbox.
I ain't gonna say I wouldn't, but that's why they switched over to the hard plastic one that if you drop, your lunch would be on the floor. So, yeah, that was a throwback right there. Appreciate that, Zombie.
Nah, Crystal, that be Big Hick. That be what? Like, what's up, guys? Like, nigga, I ain't no guy. Check him every time.
What's up, fellas?
Yeah.
Big Hick. Big Hick gonna get us. He was on his way to work, wasn't
he? Yeah. Nah, he had went live, but you know, shit, I'm trying to get my hours, so.
Oh, yeah. He know it. He know it.
So you ready to end the live?
Yeah.
So, I see you guys on the next video. Jay gonna keep reading the comments and keeping us in this live long.
Nah, I'm through reading the comments. I promise you. I promise you.
Good night, y'all. I'll see y'all. Should be tomorrow. We going live tomorrow?
Is y'all over at Jay's Place yet? Come on, people. Let's go. I got some stuff I gotta edit tomorrow, and I'm gonna go and just throw something up. I promise you. Tomorrow I have some kind of content. See how she coming for me? It's all good. Y'all be easy. Like I always tell y'all. And if you can't be easy, just be easy
at it. Have a blessed night, you guys.
Boom.
I thought it was gonna